I used to always start beatboxing.
All right, let me start.
Let's see if Josh could dig up some liquor too, though.
Oh, you're sending Josh to the store for some Seagram's gin?
No, if it's around, no, you know what I'm saying?
It's right around the.
That's not good?
If it's around, if it's around, handy though. You know
Bend a few corners is right there.
Yeah, you got to send somebody for on a mission for the liquor, huh?
GTA
I mean, we might have a reason to celebrate today, right?
GTA style mission. Why do we go live and they all just start saying L right away? What is that?
They say what right away?
L.
L.
How's it an L when it's us? You guys are here
Stop playing
for us, and yet you're saying L as soon as we go live. That's interesting. Anyway, welcome to another esteemed episode of the No Jumper Show. I'm extremely happy to be here. I just did a 2-hour interview with Bree Olson. Before that, we did a 2-hour interview with me and Munchie B and G Uno, which was incredible. And I would just like to start this podcast out. Let me just say, as many of you know, I was sued.
again.
No, it's the old one.
Oh,
I was sued by 2 former employees. These were employees who thought that they were going to be able to sue me, make up a bunch of shit, and presumably get, hundreds of thousands of dollars at me. I was going to make a whole video about this whole saga. I had a conversation with my lawyers that kind of convinced me that maybe doing the celebratory victory lap is not necessarily the best idea for various reasons. But
so you could talk about the two ex-employees or no? You could say who they is.
I'm not going to say anything about them. I think everything that I've ever wanted to say about them was already said.
All right.
But what I can say at this time, I did, okay, as far as information I've already shared too, I told people how we use something called the SLAPP motion. And one thing I don't know if I really shared before too is that this wasn't just me. This wasn't just No Jumper. This was me being sued. This was Josh as a person being sued and Lush as a person being sued, as well as the court. Lush was in it too.
Ain't that wild?
Many would say Lush actually had the worst behavior during it.
They suing the bots?
They was going after the bots, bro.
You mean the cocaine bots?
Hold on. So, what was the lawsuit about?
Okay, so yeah, let me just rip and run through this. So basically, we utilize a technique that's called the SLAPP motion. The anti-SLAPP motion, basically, I've explained it quite a few times. I understand it's probably confusing to some people, but the anti-SLAPP motion basically says, hey, I believe that you are suing me because you're trying to silence my free speech. And in this case, according to my lawyers, this was a textbook example because these are public figures, podcasters, attacking me, a public figure and a podcaster, with a lawsuit saying that I have crossed some invisible line, that I've done something so foul that I deserve to be sued. And the anti-SLAPP motion basically says, no, in reality, you are using the legal system to try to shut down my freedom of speech. And as a result, before we even do anything regarding the lawsuit, I would like a judge to look at this lawsuit and dismiss it. And if the judge agrees with me and he dismisses it, then you have to pay my legal fees. This is what we threatened these people with.
Commonly used against like frivolous lawsuits.
A lot, because you have to think about how this could be used. Basically, if you're a media company, somebody doesn't like you, somebody wants to shut you down, they say, hey, I'm suing you. You have to spend, hundreds of thousands of dollars in court, etc. They could completely destroy your business. And rich people could easily do this as a way to, try to attack somebody who they didn't want to have freedom of speech.
And that's your amendment.
Hello, Aunt Hefe.
That's a good old big deal.
My boy, how you feeling?
So my boy.
Anyway, so we were just about to get into the extremely exciting factoid that once we filed this anti-SLAPP motion against these 2 ex-employees, and keep in mind, the reason why they did all this was because they thought that they were going to get a very large sum of money out of me. Once we filed the anti-SLAPP motion, they reached out. They said that they would like to dismiss the lawsuit. And most importantly, $0 have left the No Jumper coffers and entered theirs. $0 were paid out as a result of this lawsuit. So I'm not going to take a victory lap, but I am going to say,
Take a sprint,
yeah, I might do a little sprint.
little jog,
A little
jog one time.
might do a jog.
That part.
All I'm saying is that if you want to come for the 22ster, understand, I will fight you until my last dying breath rather than give you a goddamn nickel. So don't fucking play with me.
Hey, you sound like the game.
Listen,
You see what happened with him?
Fought tooth and nail.
What?
these people, I can't even put into words how good it feels. This is the best it's ever felt to waste $80,000 on legal fees, is just knowing that no money will be leaving my bank account and entering into the bank account of these people who tried to sue me, even though realistically everything you have in your life is the result of this building and this team and me and everybody who breathed life into you. You got $0.
Okay, you call it, what is called the slap what?
Anti-SLAPP motion.
The anti-slap motion.
SLAPP. I forget what it stands for.
So if you spend 80,000, they gotta reimburse that, right?
Okay, so I was at a critical juncture. I could have continued with the anti-SLAPP motion and eventually got a big judgment in theory. If it had worked out, it might have been, hey, boom, they have to pay you $80,000. Here's the problem. They don't got $80.
Okay, but
Never mind 80,000. They don't got $80.
So how much did you spend?
80 grand. That's what I'm saying. That
So
I
you
ended
lost
up having
still.
to pay. Well, I mean, I lost on legal fees, but ultimately they did not get any money out of me. However, these rich Jewish lawyers, they got a lot of money out of me, but it was worth it because in the end, I didn't have to pay him. I'm just saying this as a cautionary tale to anybody who thinks that they're going to sue No Jumper because of something that we said on the podcast, etc. Just think again.
Just thinking again.
Because so far we have a perfect record.
You got fancy Jew lawyers that's gonna knock it out.
Listen, we're going to go to the temple. We're going to go to Noah's Bagels. And then we go fuck you up in the courtroom. That's all I'm saying.
Lime.
Thank you. Whatever that means. Yes.
So at what point do you think that there's like a sense of regret in them? Because they were, I believe, offered a settlement at a certain point early on.
What?
Early on, my lawyers reached out because they told me, and they're like, listen, if this thing goes to trial, it's going to cost you $500,000. Some crazy shit that I'm like, that's possible? Like,
Damn.
we don't even make that much. You're telling me you're going to charge me $500,000 fucking dollars, like for a lawsuit that that is literally just totally made up? So when I heard that, I'm not going to lie, it threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
What was the lawsuit though? On what grounds?
The gist of the lawsuit, and I'm going into too much detail now, but fuck it. It's like, the gist of the lawsuit was we were fired unfairly. Somehow we were illegally terminated and terrible harassment was taking place while these people worked here. Anybody who watches this channel, even the trolls out there, I'm very confident you all know these people were not treated poorly while they worked here. Everybody knows they were actually treated great. They were beloved at a certain time. And they ended up leaving for a variety of reasons. But the idea that they were treated terribly here, enough to that they should have been suing, is fucking crazy.
I got fired last year too. I should have sued that.
That was a different scenario. So I don't know, man. It was an eye-opening experience.
I want to know. I actually let her who the two that sued.
You don't know. That wouldn't mean anything to you.
I don't know.
Nah, this is before your time.
Oh, they OG. They OG. They OG.
Not super OG, but well, actually one of them, yeah.
Oh, I think I know one name. All right, yeah, it don't matter.
It's a different part of No Jumper. It's not like the
No Gangsters.
Yeah, not the AD T-Rail era, nothing like that.
Oh,
a whole other side of things. Regardless,
you got chapters of this shit. You got the game bang era. You
Literally.
got
the SoundCloud era.
Yeah, right.
Then I mean, you got like 2019 is like the lost era to me, where I was doing interviews, but it felt like there was just like we didn't know what the hell we were really doing. You know, like it was just kind of the shape of the business was in jeopardy at that time. It was kind of like, what is this? Then 2020 comes, we start getting actual hosts that people like. All of a sudden, No Jumper is like a big team of like all these interesting characters interacting, and then you got a Crip Mac, and then you got AD, and you got all these like personalities that people are invested in all of a sudden, which wasn't really. In 2016, 2017, it was kind of just me. I mean, you had like Robesman and house phone stuff, but going into 2020, all of a sudden now you've got people who are like, people are really invested in, and it's kind of, we've been building that ever since. But yeah, I just wanted to let people know, because keep in mind, when I did the video about being broke or whatever, No Jumper going broke, that one of the main things we talked about in that video was like this big lawsuit the fact that we were able to get that out the way, the
So
fact
you
that
was
we
preparing for the lawsuit.
for sure, I've been preparing it for the last 5 months since they got fired. But I mean, we were also pissed off about the Instagram being gone. That's problem's been taken care of. So yeah, a lot of these things that were I'll still become a member, but a lot of these things we've kind of got out the way. So I don't know, man. It just feels good to know, because like when you're an employer and you get sued, you're thinking, I'm gonna have to either settle or give them something at some point. Like, it's kind of hard to walk away from that shit unscathed. Walking away just having had to pay my lawyer feels incredible.
Well, also you fighting back is kind of like the equivalent of you put on a demo. You show people that you're not afraid to run them hands.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like when it come down to it, because I know that when ever since that happened, ever since like it was like, oh, Lush is being sued as part of this no jumper lawsuit.
How you getting sued? That's funny as
Well,
well.
he did pull up to their house with blowers and
What?
There was no
he made dude hide under the desk.
Whoa,
Nah, there was no blower. I'm just
Whoa,
kidding.
this is
There was no blower. Well, pot lord might have a blower, yeah.
exaggeration.
Oh, your little tiger crew turned up.
No, he told me to come over.
He did. He said, "Come on over."
Yeah, he said,
and he was
"Pull up."
he was talking crazy drill rapper shit. Like he was saying, "Your kid's gonna die, and I'm gonna bring meth pipes to the baby shower." Crazy
Yeah. He was popping.
demon shit, Ant.
Meth pipes to the baby
Yeah,
shower.
meth pipes and needles. So I was like,
Pookies.
oh. I was like, okay. And matter of fact, we should start planning that baby shower now. Why don't I go discuss it with you? You feel me? Like,
Sure.
and he said, pull up. So I showed
This was
up.
only like a year ago, and you guys don't know about it, which really shows you how deep our lore goes.
Yeah, and how like insignificant it really this incident really is. And then for whatever reason, I was dragged into it, but other people were talking to me over little disagreements we might have or whatnot, and they were like, "You already got one lawsuit. I know you don't want to get sued again." Like, what the fuck, fool? Like now this is like y'all trying to run like a legal train on me type shit.
That was
Like,
their last thing that they thought that they could do to try to get some get back on us.
that was weird.
And instead they wasted a lot of illegal a lawyer's money. They wasted a lot of a lawyer's money.
They probably went pro bono. Then they had
Exactly, yeah, on contingency. So for sure the legal team that they hired or that took this on contingency is the one who actually really took the L here, besides me, I guess, because I had to pay my lawyers. But ultimately the fact, just knowing that they're not, like, the only joy I would have got from continuing on with the slap motion would have been knowing that they were now in whatever $80,000 worth of debt that they would never be able to pay, which would have been pleasurable in some sense. But that's why it got dropped, is because they didn't want to take the risk that was going to happen realistically.
The whole thing was frivolous to begin with, so it's like, of course, what's the point?
Yeah, I feel bad for the legal team that got roped into this, honestly.
Honestly,
Why you
shame
feel bad
on
for
them.
and they representing them?
Yeah, exactly. Shame on them.
Yeah, fuck it. But, ultimately it's like kind of, I feel like they were sold a lie. They were sold a narrative version of this that was a slam dunk, because they're just not going to take this kid. Mike, can you see my coffee in the white cup is out there? I don't know where the fuck I put it. Anyway.
You don't think they took it on like, no jumper dude, Adam, money.
No, that's 100%
Or they looked
what
at-
happened.
yeah,
They
right.
thought, oh, this guy's got to have money. We could sue him over some
Right.
bullshit and get him to give up something.
But
Right.
but if a lawyer's going to take a case pro bono, they're going to do their due diligence on like the specifics of the case and do.
So technical legal terms, not pro bono.
What about
Pro
the
bono.
Basby nigga?
Pro bono is when you're thinking Busby.
Busby, yeah.
Pro bono though is when you say, I'm taking this on just out of the charity of my heart. Contingency is when you say, I'm taking this on so that I can get a percentage of the settlement.
Right. And normally, like, so yeah, even if for a lawyer to be down to take it on contingency, you'd think they would do their due diligence and really research. And like, I'm assuming they just figured that you would settle off rip and be like,
But that's the thing, is that early on, because my lawyers told me like, hey, this is going to cost X amount of dollars realistically. Do you want us to see if maybe we can just settle for X amount of dollars to make the whole thing go away? I said, see what they say, just message their lawyers and say like, hey, how much would you guys be looking for to make this go away right now? And they said no. Like we're very confident in our case. We don't want to discuss a settlement, which that is crazy too.
That's
That
what I'm
realistically,
saying.
they probably could have got some kind of amount to just make the problem go away. They decided to be cocky, and then they decided to get nothing out of it.
Like based on you throwing the offer out there, that made them more confident. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. I just can't believe that this is finally taken care of. So, yeah, feeling good.
you know what I'm smoking.
You and Diddy both won this month.
Okay, that is interesting you say that, because That is the one stipulation of this agreement that I am signing is basically that we can't talk about them on this platform anymore.
So about who?
These people that you don't even know their names. No.
Oh.
You can tell he's been drinking all day, right? He was doing a podcast drinking with me at 11 a.m. And I'm slowly starting to be like, okay, I see it. Okay.
Oh, I said Diddy. You said, yeah, that was like speaking of that.
Yeah, because you're talking about some random thing, bringing up Diddy while I'm in the middle of a motherfucking monologue.
Y'all both got a victory.
Yeah. But I'm still talking about my thing. I'm not switching to talk about your thing.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, nigga.
No.
We can't talk about the nigga.
Diddy has a great song called Victory too.
This fact. That's probably his best song.
It is.
So they said we can't speak of them people and say their name.
The agreement that I signed was basically I'm not going to talk about them on the podcast anymore. And if other hosts do, then I will do my best
Just shut it down
to stop it.
Okay.
So I know what you're smoking.
Don't take it.
I know it feels amazing entering your lungs and your throat. But we shall not talk about that.
Yeah.
We're going to leave that alone. Maybe on your personal socials, whatever you want to
It
do.
just make me speak different languages. That's all I know.
It's just super funny because it's like, are they going to do a victory lap? Are they going to try to find a way to pronounce this a victory? Because it's already hard for me to imagine what that might look like. But it's kind of like, how are they going to deal with taking a L like that on stream? I don't really know.
Me and Ant don't know who y'all talking about, so it don't matter.
Yeah, that's white people. You don't care.
Yeah.
And you know what? The majority of society doesn't either.
He said it's white people. You don't care. But we care about all people.
I mean, if I was like, yeah, he's from East Coast Crip, you'd be like, locked in. Wait, who?
Nah.
But it's like, oh, it's a random white boy. You're like, never mind. I don't fuck.
Man, get the fuck out.
I'm just saying, like, if it was a person from a hood, you'd be locked in.
You know what little white broad I used to want to fuck on? Little white bitch. The bitch Stevie off the Parkers. She had a little ass on her.
Yup, is the one that used to be on the one that used to be on Blossom before that.
Like,
Wait,
Yep.
what?
Yeah. Jenna.
But it's the white girl.
Jenna,
The white
her
girl.
name Jenna,
The Parker. She had no ass
Jenna
on her.
Von
Like,
Oy, or some shit like
I
that.
thought he was about to say like Jennifer Lawrence.
No,
he's talking about a thick.
I was about to say no aliens. It's like
What show is it?
Like, see, listen, the Parkers.
The white girl with ass.
Yeah, she had ass on her.
Yeah.
I'm like, that little white bitch guy.
Stevie Allison Van Lowe?
You be typing fast in the motherfucker.
was called Six.
Oh,
Yeah.
6. No. 6 from
Same
I used to watch
bitch.
Blossom.
Same bitch, right? Same bitch.
I
right?
never watched.
She got ass, bro. She got ass, bro.
Six. Blossom.
I don't know about Blossom, but
She's mad young.
No, I remember thinking she was hot when I was a kid too.
I don't know what she
It's
on.
It's the
These
same chick. I swear.
She looks
to God.
like shit now.
For real?
I mean, she's just not like.
Yeah.
Even when I try to think of this from like a 10-year-old perspective, I'm still like, damn, this girl. Like, why did my 10-year-old self think this girl's hot? What the fuck?
No, back then though she was straight. You talking about her now?
I'm just looking at the pictures on Google image search, like, damn, no.
Yeah.
At all.
It's
I don't
not Shorty
know.
on the left. I don't even know how she got it.
Yo,
that's fucked
But to be fair, you could look hot standing next to Blossom. Blossom was beat as fuck.
Blossom looks like power forward for the Boston.
Nobody ever needed a nose job more than her.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You on her,
that,
He's the
Facetune was invented for bitches like that. No doubt.
Yo, before we get into anything else, I just want to say real quick, shout out to my people over at everything420.com. They are like the Amazon of smoking essentials. Whether you're too faded to leave the house or you're just vibing indoors, they've got you covered. Vapes, grinders, flowers, edibles, even shrooms. Their stuff is really great to get things going, if you know what I mean. Fast, discreet shipping straight from Dallas, Texas. Plus, their app makes ordering smooth as butter. I just cracked open one of their mystery boxes, and they got these gummies that are hitting. You guys want to tap in? Use code NOJUMPER, one word, for a little extra off your next order. Okay, so
flowers
man,
is crazy.
we
I
got a
never
lot
caught
going
flowers. Flowers? They got flowers?
Flower is what they call weed.
Okay.
This guy's a character.
I don't smoke weed, bro.
Guy, man.
I don't smoke weed, bro. We go out. I'm slow. Like,
Tulips, roses, all that.
all right, that part.
Yeah.
You kind of got a little bit more of like a happy vibe than you don't really have, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, like a little jolly.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, sometimes you're a little Grim Reaper-esque.
Nah, I'll be cooling, man. I'll be cooling and shit.
Whatever you want to call it.
I'll be cooling. I watched the Adam and Wack show.
Oh, God, here we go. He's always got an opposite tee off on. How'd you feel about it?
Look at it.
No,
Let's get into stand business.
Hey, this is what I want to know, right?
All right.
People, I could tell I bother people, right? Because he find a reason to bring up my name. Now he talking to Tania, He said, I could tell you kind of blindsided,
Yeah,
right?
he was trying
I'm
to clown
like,
you with
damn.
it, yeah.
I told Tania, man, kick back because I don't want him coming after you. That's what I told her. So how was I manipulating her? He was manipulating blindsided. And then he y'all be talking about random shit. He just throw me. I'm like, damn, what I had to do with that? But it's okay. I understand. He's a little bothered.
I mean, I feel the same way about that as I feel about Snoopy Badass texting me 80 times saying that me and Munchie are using Tania to like get at him because that's his baby mama. I'm like, believe it or not, number one, Tania on the podcast, I didn't even think about, never mind ask Munchie about having her on the podcast. I just thought she would be an entertaining fifth host.
I didn't know she was gonna be there that first day.
I know. I didn't even ask you because I knew you were cool with her. And I was not like, why the fuck would I care or be invested in any way in taking down Snoopy Badass? Taking him down from what? I'm not even sure. But for sure, that is not something that I've ever invested any mental energy into. I don't care. I don't even put him in like the king pill category of somebody who I'm kind of like hating on from afar. Like he's just, I mean, Snoopy Badass, I like having him on the podcast once in a while if he's down, but I'm not out here running the anti-Snoopy campaign.
When people get into arguments with co-hosts or other people on the platform, sometimes they're going to attribute it just to everyone at No Jumper and be like,
Nah, totally.
That's kind of the case with.
And I mean, the Wack, like, I don't even know why Wack, like, what his fucking accusation is there. But I mean, yeah, this is crazy.
It seemed like when y'all was talking, I'm rambling, yeah, like Munchie, oh yeah. It was something with some shit. Oh yeah, Munchie been running that. I'm like, damn, this nigga just throwing me. I'm like, what's up with this? I'm just on his mind, huh?
So he's got Tania on the phone and he just wants to talk about the mayor.
I don't know, man. You should be trying to get some head.
So basically, for anybody who hasn't seen it, on the episode with me and Wack, we got into a huge argument. I interviewed a guy named Stan G from Memphis. Very entertaining character.
Can I ask you what made you interested into like even interviewing him in the first place?
Yeah, Stan is
how did he get on your radar?
He's a Clubhouse user. He's a YouTuber. He's very funny, very entertaining.
Did you find out he was funny before or after? You got on camera?
I knew he was funny before. That's why I agreed to interview him. But then I got him lined up. We're about to have him on the podcast. Wack starts tapping in because Stan is talking about the fact that he's about to be on the podcast on his Instagram story. Wack hits me. Why are you interviewing Ops? Why are you having this dude on who doesn't get along with me or whatever? I guess the whole deal is that Wack used to be real cool with Stan back in the day on the Clubhouse streets. But then at some point they fell out. And it pisses off Wack that Stan speaks about the fact that he used to be cool with R&B, used to speak to R&B. Wack is furious about the fact that Stan was in any way allowed to come on this podcast and talk about R&B. So me and Wack probably had a half-hour argument. And then at a certain point, I agreed to remove the clips of Stan G talking about R&B, even though
it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad. He didn't say he ever even met her in real life. He just said
they spoke. They
used to speak on Clubhouse, which there's nothing to do on Clubhouse besides speak to each other and I guess listen to each other.
Did you know that before you interviewed him that there was the R&B controversy?
I only knew about that because Wack freaked out on me for interviewing him in the first place. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that there was any kind of connection at all. And the thing, I mean, I guess like fundamentally, I think I disagree with the idea of removing the conversation with Stan.
So why did you do it?
Because I guess I just like kind of back down to Wack because I feel like if you're a host on this podcast, if there are things that are like really important for you to not have discussed on the podcast within reason, I try to be empathetic about that, even if it is completely illogical. Because it really like doesn't make any sense. Like why is Wack allowed to sit on the podcast and talk about how Brick Baby's girl was fucking random blood gang members, which was a total lie.
I was about to point this out, right?
Yeah, right. And then it's wrong for me to interview Stan G and for him to acknowledge that he spoke to your girlfriend on an app before you were even seeing her. Like there's such an insane disparity between these two things, and Wack is doing all this kind of shit. But I figured, you know what? I'm gonna let him get one, but then the next time that you try to make a ridiculous demand, I'm gonna have to judge that differently and I'm going to approach you talking shit about other hosts on No Jumper differently going forward as well, since you are apparently so fragile towards other people having conversations about you. I feel like Wack, by making me remove that content, not making, but
being very insistent
about it, that will ultimately possibly change the way that I approach dealing with him in the future, because if he's that sensitive, then that creates reason enough for other people to be sensitive.
I just want to point out, Munchie had to go through it. I mean, Lush and them went through it. Brick Baby and them went through it. I think everybody that went through it is when something that bled their ears. You know what I'm saying?
We don't even know Ant's ops.
Suspect.
But Ant's so cool. He like cool, calm, collective though.
Think about all the shit. Suspect. Suspect,
because Frosty was up here, the little homie.
Blueface was up here. Hella people. So Fat Jack was up here. Hella people.
So multiple people you don't get along with.
And it's like, I mean, obviously there's plenty of people on this platform that don't get along with Wack. Munchie's on the podcast every week. He don't get along with Wack. Brick, sure.
It couldn't even be
tons of people.
But I don't care about Wack or what he say, bro. That was his words, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, but I ain't interested in no motherfucking internet beefs. That shit like
me neither. That's why I ignore it. That's what I'm saying. So why him almost being nearly 50, the oldest person on his platform, he should be able to ignore it, right?
So any person that can come in and no jumper that can oppose me is just be a person that don't like me or a person that say he oppose the community I come from. But even then, I'm not going to say, hey, don't let him come up in here. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you don't want nobody in here, you know what I'm saying, speaking no lies, you feel me? If a motherfucker is going to come in here, like, speak facts, like, you feel me? But I don't be getting all into who you interview and not interview type shit.
No, for real. Adam, do you think that there's like a part of you that kind of like reflected back to the house phone incident at all? Like, you know, like I have a chance, I could either air this or make sure this part's edited out, and you're like, based because of the reaction of that, it kind of makes you be like,
definitely brought back some of those feelings for sure.
I could imagine.
Hold on, house phone is the one that messed with the girl. What's her name?
Gracie Jane.
No,
you talking about from Ace Boys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, him. That's not nothing the same. That's not a good comparison.
Well, I mean,
you're talking about another. Wait, what?
It is in the sense that no, not with her.
No, we never talked about her.
No. Okay,
house phone and Wack. That's not a good comparison.
Okay, the reason
house phone got more reason to be like no.
Right, but so house phone had the trans thing that got revealed on the podcast, and then we edited it out to the best of our abilities. We fucked up a little bit. There was one mention of his name that got left in the podcast. In reality, we should have just clipped out, at the very least, clipped out the chunks where they were talking about him in general, whatever. Similar though, in the sense that it's like there's a host, he wants something removed from the podcast, and yeah, we did so. In this case, we actually did something that would have spared us all of that house phone drama, realistically.
Yeah.
By just removing the whole fucking clip, you know, like they bleeped the names out during the house phone thing. And the thing that I fucked up with the house phone thing was that I just didn't pay enough attention to the scenario. I told them, just bleep the name or whatever. I didn't think about the fact that it would end up being so fucking obvious who they were talking about. But for sure, that was on my mind. It was like, as much as Wack is the most antagonistic motherfucker on the face of the planet, I also, if he's got, like, all you have to do is watch the episode of us arguing. If he's got something that drives him up the wall that he's that upset about, even though it makes no fucking sense, because when you watch the thing, it's like, he's not saying he fucked your girl. He's saying he spoke to her on an app. But the way Wack was acting about it was like, I've never seen a tantrum like that on this podcast. So ultimately, I ended up relenting. I feel like he might end up wishing that he had waited for a better fight to pick, though, because like what do you think is going to happen? Obviously, they're just going to go to Stan's fucking YouTube content if they want to find out his version of events, right? And he's going to be way less kind on his own platform. You're supposed to act like you don't care.
Right. Poker face.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he might also be hearing it from her, because she might be like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? This is bullshit. You know what I mean? And if your lady's saying that to you too, that's going to make you be like,
I think it's more so him than her.
I mean, he did mention that she was disappointed, which I also don't even know if she would really say that because it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, disappointed about what? Like, that I would interview somebody that you used to talk to on Clubhouse and that you're acting like this is, you know, it's like if let's say they used to fuck, which I have no reason to believe that, but let's say hypothetically that was the situation. I mean, what am I supposed to act like this dude doesn't fucking exist just because they like, you know, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's just,
Hey, you know, y'all bleeped out something in the past, and I always wondered, what did he say? It was a beep, beep, beep. It bleeped for like 5-6 seconds. I'm like, what did he say?
I have no idea.
What interview?
Bro, Rick Baby and Crip Mac was talking to Gay Tony, right? And then he said, it bleeped like, and then her Rick was like, nah, you can't say that. What was that?
Honestly, I don't know. First thing that comes to mind is what if it was the Hoover disc?
I was gonna say,
But I don't know why anyone would say that at that table, right?
Slur,
No, but Gay
perhaps?
Tony act like he from Hoover, so he not dissing Hoover. So I'm like, what did he say? Like, you got see, I think you do a lot of content, so you ain't gonna remember exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna go to the send it to you. I want to know what was something like. Damn, he's like, beep, 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 beep. And Bray like, nah, man, you ain't. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what did he
Honestly,
say?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You remember that?
It was Tony talking, or was it Crip
He was
Mac?
Tony talking.
Okay, no, it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar.
I'm gonna have to tap in with the team and ask them if they remember. Wait, I mean, maybe I should ask Michael if he could do some homework to figure it out.
Yeah,
I think it's him talking about getting fucked in.
that's what he said.
I think so.
Cause it bleeped for like 6. I'm like, I want to know what he said. Bad. I'm like, what do you say?
That is a controversial topic for sure.
Oh, so that's what you think he
I
said?
think, unless he said that, you remember him saying that?
That does sound like something we would edit out.
I think.
At least like in that context of like.
He said,
yeah.
bleep, bleep, boop.
It was bleeping for like 6-7 seconds. I'm like, he says he did had a whole long sentence. Like,
Getting buka buka in is crazy.
see, Crip Tony tripping.
Yeah,
Whatever his name
wild
is.
for
Crip
that.
Tony.
What's his name? Tony.
Gay Tony. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
But he be doing the gay shit too. Yep.
Tony
yeah.
the gay cat.
Tony the gay cat, J cat. You ever rhyme those?
I like it now. I like it.
Why do you look different? Are you not drunk?
I'm like more soberish.
You look like.
Is it a good thing, or I don't know?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're being
What
like
buzz
less
balls?
weird, so that's good.
Less weird.
I mean, you know, it's like, all right, because like I ended up showing, because I was looking at the trial reels that we've tried on the No Jumper Instagram, and at one point we uploaded the freestyle where Suspect was laughing at you.
Yeah.
And it didn't do good on our page for some reason, but I was watching it in bed, and Lena just like goes over my shoulder and starts watching it because she hears Suspect laughing so hard, and she thought it sounded funny. And she's like, why the fuck did Lush look like that? And I'm like, yeah, I don't remember. Like, look, like you look like you weighed 40 pounds more in that clip, and then obviously the teeth.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you just look so different.
Yeah,
He got his teeth fixed.
Yeah, I was overweight because
Because you weren't drinking and doing drugs.
no, it's like pretty. It's so funny because
When you start laughing, it did bleed you because you was like,
Oh, you know
oh
what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
like, damn,
No,
like, you had that
yeah.
look like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, the freestyle was hella ass. You know the freestyle was ass. Whatever. It's like they gonna play that at my funeral. You feel me? I could cure cancer next week and then die one day, and then like they'll be like, oh, he did the most. He's a good dude. He cured cancer. By the way, look at this freestyle.
for
He
sure.
ass as fuck. Like I already know that's gonna happen. But as far as like being a chunker-runkus, when I was in rehab, I probably got into the best shape I was in my life because there's like a trainer there, there's a gym. I got down. I was like,
Oh, you went to one of the rehabs you need insurance for.
I've been to
just a
all
room.
kinds, bro. Like I've been to like the most like fanciest rehabs and the like straight like bounty beds. You feel me? Like like super
Robert
junky.
Downey Jr. type shit.
Yeah. I done seen it all, right?
Wait, you been to rehab? Munchie?
For what?
I don't know. I'm just wondering because you're talking about like the different types of rehab.
No. I got a homegirl that
Alright.
she work at the one she call it, but she said the one she work at like they need insurance and then they be coming from different states.
You
and
never
shit.
been a powderhead?
Who, me?
Nah, hell no.
Never.
No, thizzles. I fuck with like a E-pill or something.
Still a little bit. You still do it once in a while?
He
Nah,
said you never been a powder.
I ain't never fucking no powder ever. No, I don't even smoke
That's
weed.
a scary thought.
I don't
Munchie off powder.
I don't even smoke weed. I like the back of the thizzles, and then if I go to the studio, I pop a thizzle. It's alcohol, bro. Hell nah. Ain't nothing going in my nose but the tissue, nigga.
Okay.
I got down to like I think it was probably like 180 something, and I was in decent shape, right? And then as soon as I got out, I started eating whatever
Hold
I
on,
wanted.
bro.
I couldn't do drugs.
Where the powder shit come from? Hold on.
We're just talking about rehab. I was wondering if you ever did.
Hey, nah, you look like nigga. I don't believe you. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga.
You've never done it?
Nah,
You-
me and
you-
this
you've
little
tried-
female
you've
with
done it
we
before.
fuck with the shrooms. I sent her to
My way.
and wait to go get some shrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nigga shrooms and nigga thizzles, nigga.
You
Hell,
never tried powder.
nah,
Never
hell
done it.
no. Nigga, back in the days, nigga got some money. Nah, hell no.
I remember though back in the day when I first realized that some fair amount of LA gang members are into coke, and I was like, whoa. Like,
No, that's what I
these
learned.
motherfuckers all hiding it in the music.
A lot of them are square.
That's
too.
what I learned. This what I learned. When I start getting some money and start fucking like selling powder, all the pretty bitches do powder. I said, oh, your nose ain't pink because you got sinuses.
If you have coke, your dick will never be dry.
No. Your dick don't get hard.
Oh, well,
And that's why
I'm
if
saying
you're
if
on
you
it-
have it, they will come around. If you do it, yeah, you're probably not going to get that hard. Yeah.
If you sell powder, you go get all the pussy. The bitches go like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like impossible not to.
Like for real. Like
Strippers enjoy it. It's easy to sew up a strip club like real quick.
I hope they getting their data and just ain't exchanging the powder.
no, hell no. Yeah, no.
Look at this
hell-
pimp. That's like a sharp line.
No, hey,
Tell that bitch to go to McDonald's because I ain't Ronald.
Hell no. Tell that bitch to go to McDonald's because I ain't right.
I swear I heard him say that before.
Hey, no, hell no. I hope a nigga ain't doing that either. But I'm telling you, the weed man, the powder man get all the pussy.
Weed man too.
Hell yeah.
Too.
Yeah, but not as much as the powder man. If we're being honest.
Nah,
Like,
you know who
levels.
gets the most pussy? And I'll be realizing this sometimes when I'm like, looking at the story. Like one of the hottest chicks I know.
A lot of women smoke weed.
I know
They do.
this chick, the hottest. She's so hot. She's like porn adjacent, but not actually in porn. And she's like a rich ass dude that I know just swooped her up. And now she on the move. She on the private jet. She's fucking moving around, doing all kinds of rich people shit. I'm seeing her take photos, all these famous people and shit. This dude, he got no schedule.
He got no what?
He got no schedule. He don't got shit to do. He's like just hanging out every day. He got so much money and he don't got to do anything. It's like,
I thought you were talking about a bitch.
if you're a girl, no, she got money too. But if you're a girl and you find a guy like this, like, I mean, imagine how fun that is. Versus me, it's like, oh, okay, he's doing good for himself, but he sits in a chair 8 hours a day and does a fucking podcast in a smoke-filled room. I mean, that doesn't. Who wants to date that?
They'll kind of drive you crazy, to be honest. If you have to me, like if I have a bitch that, like, I thank God my girl's motivated, like go out there, does her shit, like has a career path and has an art passion that she pursues and all that. Because if I had to deal with a bitch that just was at home all day thinking about me tripping, I couldn't handle that shit. Like, go and like have a motherfucking life. You have your life, I have my life. We come together and we have our life. And that's not to say like you don't want to. Like I help whatever pursuit she has, and I support it 1,000%. But I don't want to. You don't want to have like somebody that has all that free time.
Basically, y'all
That sounds
saying
lame.
if y'all busy all day, you don't want your bitch at home not doing nothing because y'all don't know what she gonna do. Y'all don't trust her. That's basically what I'm hearing.
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm
an
hearing.
interesting. But that is part of what happens too.
That's only one of y'all answering. Huh?
Wait, what's the question?
That's an interesting.
It sounds
point,
like y'all saying I'm busy all day. I'm getting to it, but I don't want my woman to be unoccupied because she might find something else to
I mean,
do.
she got to have something to go on and do, right? Like if she's just really like sitting around the crib waiting for me all day or sitting over there watching, I mean,
Because you got LeBron
Get a
James.
life.
He got his wife. She just a wife.
that's why you put some kids in her because then she always gonna have something
All
to
her
do.
kids
yeah,
is
there's
grown.
something to do.
Take care of the
If you-
fucking
if
kids.
you have
I'm
kids-
out here shooting 500 free throws.
Right.
You go wipe some fucking asses and put some diapers on.
I feel it.
No, for sure, for
feel
sure.
it.
But for sure, that's the only way I feel like a woman like, you know what I'm saying, that you dealing with should just like get that free ride like that.
Hold
like,
down the house.
Like if she holding down a household, raising your kids, then that goes without saying because you ain't got time to do that shit. And for real, like it takes a lot of time changing diapers, hearing kids whine, all that shit. That should have put a lot of motherfuckers under pressure. Like, man, as soon as I hear some whining, that should be driving me crazy. I'll be ready to walk out the door like, man, this shit's crazy.
I'm get a hotel room for the night. I'll be in the snooty fox. See you later.
Oh man, you got the snooty booty. Something wrong.
Hey, update. Michael says the censorship on the Gay Tony thing was him dropping the address to someone off camera.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, that's what that was.
Makes sense. It was like him telling somebody else the
doxing the
address.
building.
Yeah.
Okay. It did because that's why I heard. What's my boy name? Brick Baby was like, oh nah, you can't do that.
See, makes sense. Yeah.
So I thought he sex played somebody, but Crip Mac would have got like animated.
Man, Crip Mac handed him a burrito.
Oh yeah, Crip Mac.
He gave him a Subway,
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Subway.
a foot long at that.
Shout out Crip Mac, man. He just went on his first mission in federal prison to handle his business.
That's
Wait,
right.
who did?
Crip Mac.
That's
What was
right.
it? His
That's
mission?
right.
What was the mission?
Yeah, I was gonna do
Do
a
his
segment
thing.
about it, but it was kind of too short. He just,
His
it
first
was
mission, you know.
unrighteous people up there on the yard that was in a, you know what I'm saying, community that had to get removed, and they like Crip Mac, without no second guess, volunteered himself and handled the business.
That's right. Crip Mac did destruction. Yeah, that's right, nigga.
Okay. The thing that I feel like you're describing is something that I feel like you would not talk about on a podcast.
I mean,
No,
it's done.
no,
So it
can't-
was a
it's-
light
you can't-
job.
No, it ain't really nothing. Like it's like so basically, because you could talk about it because shit. I mean, it's foul. So it ain't like nothing that you will hide. It is what it is. So basically,
He gonna rap about it.
let's just say I'm in jail. You got snitches in jail, and you got people like, or if you on the yard, you know what I'm saying, whether you Crip or Blood,
Right.
you do something that garners you to have to be removed from the yard. You know what I'm saying? Like get your ass whooped. It could just be a DP, but usually DPs, that happened out the way. So obviously somebody told or somebody did something on the yard they had no business doing, and some people had to put some work in, and they they was hollering at a few dudes, and other dudes was like acting like they didn't want to get with it, but they was like, without no question, Smac just stepped to the plate and handled the business.
Shouts to the infant low general for holding it down. You
Make a
feel me?
video
Like,
about that. I want more info. Spill the info in the comments.
I do hope he don't get in trouble, or if he
Yeah.
did get in trouble,
I
there's
mean,
like,
that ain't, you gonna get in trouble. That shit ain't nothing though.
Go to the
Because
hole.
like this, what it is on them yards. Like when you get on the PC, you gonna come back. The PC gonna get out of there because they gonna investigate and talk to who they need to talk to. Like, man,
Ain't
what's
supposed
up
to
with
be
old Duke? And old dude come back and they just more than likely the dude who got boo bop gonna tell him like, man, I got boo bop because I'm hot, or they know what's going on the yard. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You even got some people
they'll be
who
so they,
get that information out. So Mac, he'll be back out. Probably like in about like a fight. You probably get anywhere from like 2 weeks to 28 days. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he should be home within the next couple months, 6 months maybe at the longest.
December, some shit.
December,
like that.
yeah, okay.
that's awesome.
Insane.
So is Crip Mac returning back to No Jumper?
Shit, unless China Mac offer him a big contract, I guess. Yeah, probably, right? I mean, I don't know. Like, who?
I think y'all turned him against China Mac. Did not. Hold on. Did I run across that on YouTube?
But the thing is that China Mac is just like in Vietnam, fucking ladyboys, and just thinking about ways that
That's
you can get back
crazy.
to it. Because like the high point of China Mac's entire life was probably like when the first Vlad interview dropped and people were really fucking with him, and then when he was basically cloud chasing off Crip Mac and going to Dodgers games with him and shit like that. So I mean, it's hard for me to think of anybody who would really like want to employ Crip Mac on a weekly basis more than I would, or there's like somebody that would make sense. Like, I don't know.
You don't think CNN's gonna
Man, didn't Smac have a deal with like Popeyes or something?
Hell no.
Yeah, what,
That's
just
big.
go in there and ordering food and paying full price. That
Nah,
was
he
his deal.
ate
Yeah.
that shit for free.
No.
No, I've seen him in like a Hoover adjacent Popeyes turning up on. Like when I first interviewed him, like 2 days later, he had a video on his Instagram of him freaking out on the Popeyes employee.
Yeah.
Like newsflash, Popeyes employee probably not from Hoover. I mean, maybe. I mean, it would make sense with the outfit, but I don't know. I mean, I was just like that kind of.
No, I can't eat Popeyes and drink a 40.
It's breakfast of champions.
That's different. That's
Drink,
different.
I would rather shoot up heroin than drink a 40.
No,
I can drink a 40 by itself, but how you eating chicken and drinking a 40? That's crazy. Chicken and beer, that's some, what's that nigga name?
Chicken
Ludicrous shit.
Straight south.
No,
Yo, you know what verse I end up thinking about and hearing a lot is Ludacris on Baby by Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't been defeated and I won't start now. Man, because my fucking kid loves that song, always listen to it, and then just Ludacris is just on. It's so random and weird that this song is such a classic, and Ludacris just happened to be the guy for the job. Like the way right now it would be fucking Don Toliver, fucking I don't know.
But would you have thought that, or like in 2025, that of those like two artists who would have a hotter album?
I know by a long distance too.
Kind of crazy, yeah.
But I mean, Bieber's like 10 years younger than Ludacris.
Justin
too.
Bieber, he been dope.
20.
Yeah,
Probably.
at least.
You think Ludacris
At least
50?
20.
Ludacris is
sure,
probably,
Luda up there, at least
probably
48,
45, 47. Yeah.
For sure. Luda
Something
up
like
there.
that.
I guess 48.
47.
Got it right, 47, 48.
Yeah.
Because when I was in sixth grade, his shit was out. That CD was out.
Luda was out early 2000, 2001. You know what I'm saying? 2000. That was Luda first came out. I want to lick you from
Right.
That was a
your
banger.
toe.
That's
For
the
sure.
Luda I was
Remember
fucking
when Luda
with.
was came out.
The gym I used to work out in, like very private gym, and there would only be maybe like 5 people, 10 people working out there at a time, and Ludacris was in there working out by himself. And I did not have it in me to go up to him and say, hello, I'm Adam 22. I have a podcast called
I'm a lot taller than you. I'm like,
You got headphones in, take them out, talk to me. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
he doesn't seem like the kind of no, I think you made the right move. He like Luda seemed like the type of dude that is, it's like you have to, if you feel like you can't approach him, then don't, because he seemed like has adverse reactions and has in the past to people just walking up on him.
I should have. Fuck. Thinking back on it though, it's like, you know, when we were in the airport, me and Remo, we saw Chuck Liddell. Remo was like, go talk to him. He probably knows who you are. Go talk to him. I'm like, no, I'm not talking to him. Because it's like awkward because he's so famous that mad people are coming up back to back taking photos with him. And Remo did it for me. He went up to him and was like, hey man, like you ever heard of No Jumper? And like got the interview from that. So you stick your neck out a little bit, you could actually get the interview, actually move the needle. But I just couldn't bring myself to talk to Ludacris in the gym.
In the gym makes it more awkward, I feel like.
Yeah, he's doing his self-improvement. He's by himself. He's working on his fitness.
Right. That's something different, though.
I hate like, you know, if a fan came up to me in the gym, I'd be a little bit more annoyed than like on the street. I don't give a fuck, but in the gym, it's
I think the airport a little bit more.
I'm not mad at it, but it's like a little bit.
More
Yeah, airport you more approachable.
But airport's cool because when you go to the airport, you're already thinking like this is a public thing. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
And there's security everywhere. And no one's gonna walk up and do no weird shit. But if you're at the gym, it's like, not now, chief. I'm in the fucking zone. You feel me? Leave me alone.
I mean, when they say you got that sweat in, they gonna leave you alone. They gonna hit you with the hands up anyway and keep it pushing.
Man, like the worst is you ever been in the sauna in the gym and someone's like, "You young Jefe? Is that you?" Bro, that's the bro.
Hey, do black people get in the sauna at the gym?
See, I only go to the sauna. I only go to the sauna at the spa.
Okay.
You
The Wii Spa.
Yeah.
You see what happened to 6ix9ine when he got in the sauna?
Yeah.
So what happened to him?
Should have kept that blick on him.
He got his ass beat out them speedos, nigga. He was in there.
No, I think he was on a treadmill.
Nah, he was in the
stair
sauna.
machine.
He was in the sauna.
Really?
Yeah, he
No,
was.
but they shit out, but when they be in the gym, though, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people be saying shit to me in the gym. They be showing mad love though, but they don't be talking too much. I be sweating. I'm gonna cut it short anyway. I'm gonna talk for a little bit, just being respectful. Then you know I gotta get back to these sets, man. You know
That's why I'm always amazed when I hear about dudes pulling chicks at the gym. Cause like to me, like that's not where I feel like I need to be at to holler at a chick. And also that's like from her perspective, that's the worst position. Oh, you're sweaty. You're like vulnerable here in the gym. Like I just feel like that's not like an approachable version of her.
Hey, niggas looking past that sweat.
They be playing. Some of them be acting like they be wanting to be hollered at though. For real.
No, I've had homies that have got like all kinds of pussy from bitches at the gym. I'm not gonna lie. In my life, never have I ever pulled a single bitch out the
Me
gym.
neither.
Not
Never.
once.
You go to the
Have you
gym?
tried though?
I've had moments like where I've
I've
been.
had moments. That might be the part of the problem is the lack of frequency.
Yeah, like there's times I've gone to the gym enough to where like I could have been able to pull one. You feel me? There's been enough times. Like
Yeah, 'cause that's what I'm saying. You probably just ain't tried because you know
Nah.
I don't try. Like I'm just going there for the purpose, like to work out, get this workout in, and get out. But you know, different people be having different purposes. You know, you be having the pervs in there. You be having the dudes in there working out in, trying to, you know what I'm saying, see if I can hit something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yo, and Hefe, keep it real with me. You ever been in the locker room and you seen a dick that just had you like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Nah, hell no,
No?
because
oh.
I ain't looking at no motherfucking man parts. Period.
we not no wee watchers.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, I used to work out in Koreatown, and I just didn't know they made dicks that small. Like, I would be walking to my locker and just accidentally glance over and see a 50-year-old naked Korean guy and just be like, "Fuck, dude!"
But
Like,
no, it was funny you said that.
that
'cause
thing's a button.
So it ain't a lane for them in porn?
No, there ain't even a lane for them in life.
That could be a fetish.
How do they even
Hey,
get
look.
through life?
It was funny you said that because I was kind of irritated at the spot one day when I seen like in the locker area how dudes is just walking around asshole naked. I'm like, bro, the sauna and the showers and shit is over there on this side. Why you in this area asshole naked? Like I
No
know we
towel
all
on?
man and shit like that, but it's just like I just feel like some areas like I'm right here on the bench trying to put my shit in locker. You walk around this motherfucker asshole naked. I'm like, this shit crazy.
No, craziest shit too though. I just had a vision of one time I'm walking through that locker room and I see a dude doing pull-ups in the shower naked.
Shit like that.
Whoa.
Like not safe. Fucking the hot water is on, the steamy, your hands are gonna slip off and your dick's out. Like what the, like I just feel like the gym, and especially like cheap shitty gyms, it becomes such a place for exhibitionists who want people to look at them while they're working out, look at them naked in the fucking locker room, etc. By the time you get to like Equinox or whatever, I feel like there's less of that because people are just actually there to maintain on
And
average.
they got rules.
Yeah, and they'll kick you out if you're like a complete weirdo. Yeah,
they
for sure.
They got rules.
But when I used to go to shitty gyms back in the day, when I just have so many memories of so many weird things. Yeah.
just like the. What about? Have you ever been to a gym where open steroid use is?
No, that sounds amazing.
It's like, hey, you got the stuff.
That's sick.
Third locker on the left. You know the code.
I would love to see that. That's crazy. We should all get on steroids, honestly.
I'm down for a cycle.
I was thinking about getting on some testosterone, man.
Hell.
I've been thinking
not?
about it.
You got to work out with that shit, don't you?
Yeah, then they say that shit shrink your dick and all that.
Hell no, that shit is fire, bro. The
Shrink-
only
shrink
problem
your
is that
body.
your dick stops making testosterone on your own. So if you get off of it, you've got like a little period of time where it's like you're gonna have a hard time producing testosterone. So it's kind of that could be awkward, but it's no big deal. It's all
I
good.
usually don't
Why you got like 8 different kinds of weed?
I usually don't be doing this shit right.
Oh, you got
But-
bumper stickers?
But look. look. Earlier, I had stopped to get some food at motherfucking like
Popeyes to
Chick-fil-A.
get some 40s?
Chick-fil-A or some shit like that.
Yeah.
By USC. And I ran into a dude. He's like, hey, Hefe. I'm like, what's up, bro? So he's like, man, look, I got some stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'll buy something for you. So he's like, man, yeah, I'll be seeing you. You be on no jumper, man. He was like, man, take these to Adam 22 for me, man. I said, all right, I
shit.
got you, bro.
Those are hard.
Exotic peach.
told
It's
me-
a fucking booty air freshener.
told
And then
me
we,
to bring
oh,
it
wow,
to you.
ass man.
He told me.
Shout out to Cosmo Kramer.
So that's his shit. Ass man, whoever he is.
Wow,
I ran
shout out
into him.
Ass Man.
I don't even know him, but he told me to bring him to Adam.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you get
Shout out
this
ass
one is
man.
from Munchie B.
For sure, the red paisley bra from
Why that one for me?
It's
Like the
boobs
red-
and a
the
red bandana.
like red
print.
bandana ass thing on it.
Okay, check you out, ass
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna go with the black bandana one, more of a neutral look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow,
for sure.
sick.
We
Thank
won't
you,
get
and
pulled
have
over with that.
Yo, you want to know a throwback? Like a year ago, we went on vacation and we're in Santa Barbara or some shit, like shopping in some touristy area. And this was when it was me, you, and Brick. And I got you guys these cards that said "I love you" in a gay way. And I was so excited to give them to you guys on camera, and then I lost them, and now I don't have them. So that would have been good,
Like, I love when you allude to thoughtfulness,
right?
like, you know what I mean? But it never actually, just because you talk about
Yeah.
the thoughtful thing that you were about to do, it doesn't count.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a great idea for a gift for one person at this table, and then I started like trying to think of something that I could give to each of you, and then
This is a perfect example of what I
yeah,
just said.
no,
Like-
for sure, yeah. No, honestly, like I'm still working on it. It's just that like one of you, I have a great gift idea, so then I have to kind of like match that gift idea for everybody else as well, and so still sort of.
You gotta ask Lena to help you with the idea, or she'd be like, whatever. She don't be paying attention to what you talking about.
Oh, ask Lena to help me?
Yeah.
No, that is a good idea. Although it's like, you know, it has to be like a personal thing, right? You know?
All right.
I mean, in theory.
No, the females they be coming in clutch with the ideas.
I would
Yeah.
just say that in your case, the execution is the most important part.
Yeah, I'm good at conceptualizing, but actually doing it is tough. Wait, no, but okay. Is the woman in your household like the only one thinking about stuff like thank you cards?
Oh, yeah, what?
What little get together with family members or whatever you might attend on the week? My girl's on my case at times about this because I just don't. I'm just like, I'm not looking up private schools. I'm not fucking thinking about where we're gonna go this weekend in the summer or whatever. I'm not like, she's like, all you do is fucking work. You just don't think about any of these little things. You don't see this invisible load, that I carry.
They be wow, that was crazy.
Well, 'cause I feel like every guy can kind of relate to it. Donnie,
Yeah,
sound familiar?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Those are money problems, though.
but they also I think that like what is I feel like they think about the future more than we do type shit.
Or like, I don't know anyone's birthday.
Yeah.
So like, you know, my nephew's birthday's coming up. I don't know. Like, I don't know. She's got to like, you know, if anything's going to happen for these events, like she's going to have to be the one to know.
Facebook helped me out with that. Everybody birthday on Facebook. I be cheating with that shit. Like,
Oh, for
you know what I
sure.
mean?
I've been thinking about you a lot. You know, I
happy
always remember
birthday,
your
bro.
birthday, yeah.
What up, sis? Like, it be on Facebook though.
I remember like 10 years ago, I added a bunch of people's birthdays in my calendar and they're still there. And every time I'm just like, why is this still here?
Yeah.
Like, I just clearly like don't even barely know this person at all anymore. I'm not going to do anything for their birthday. You know?
It's weird because I will say though, like it feels not only with the cast members of No Jumper, with the obvious exceptions of the people that already didn't get along or got going on what they got going on. I feel like there's not only like the most harmony amongst the
Harmony.
cast, harmony amongst the cast, but also the damn
Harmony is crazy.
harmony.
Oh, hormones mixed with harmony.
You feel me?
No, because he was going to say harmonious and then he said harmone and stopped the word because it made more sense to say harmony, but he had already said harmone.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. But also, I feel like this is the best era of the staff. Like, no disrespect to anyone that worked here in the past. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's always been cool people here for sure, but there's a awesome group of people here.
It's
right
funny
now.
because there's that one No Jumper Christmas vlog that like it makes working at No Jumper look so sick because we had so many people working here at the time, so many hosts, and they all had like their friends there and shit. So it just looks like No Jumper is like the illest
Like a hood day.
office. Yes, thicker than a hood day, Munchie.
than a hood day.
But then like. It's crazy because it's like when I look at it, it's like, bro, why did I have that many employees? Like, what the fuck did I think I was doing? Like, that just was like way too many people. Like I mean, if I had kept that going, I would be fucking dead broke right now. Like, it would just have been a horrible thing. So we trimmed the staff down a lot, but now I feel like it's actually like a tight knit little
Hold
group.
on. So
Fools hated each other within a matter of months. Of
who
that
is this
video, by the
weirdo
way.
that be on the phone with Luz Coochie, right? And then he said,
I'm done. I ain't
yeah,
even running no more content on
they're doing this little thing. They look for new hosts because Munchie and Heavy, so they crap and they trying to replace him. I'm like, what?
And you he said that you replaced Brick Baby, and then I guess, what he supposed to?
I replaced Brick Baby
Supposed to be the
and you
replacement?
replaced with a Crip Mac.
Lick loose cannon or something.
What?
I said, this dude is crazy. you gotta be smoking all this. You ain't did.
But I
drugs, maybe
think
you
I
need to do
did more
something.
so like when Brick Baby kind of went away, even though I was popping up. All right, more so like boom, I'm more. But he talking about the thing you was talking about, doing a little thing with the people, the new hoes, like try to shoot your shot. Who is this dude he talking to on the phone?
Some dude. I think I ain't gonna even put it out there. I think I got an idea
You think he the feds, huh?
of who it is.
Oh,
Cause some dude, like some dude, hit me on Instagram. And he was like it was crazy. It was like I don't even say, but like, I think it's some dude that hit me on Instagram. He hit me and added me like, hey, homie, I want to fade you.
What the fuck? He passed you a fade note?
And I said, this is funny.
He said, tell you to tell Adam you want to fade?
He want to fade me.
Fade you?
Yeah.
You don't just fade and Hefe.
For the loose cannon content, I almost gave in to it.
Do he got IBM in his name, or do he got IBM in his name? Like,
this one of his supporters or one of his boys or something for sure. That's I don't want to go all into it and give it some shine.
Yeah,
but it's connected to him for sure. You know what I'm saying? On everything.
Weird shit, man.
But we could get into other. I gotta wait actually till fucking Donnie pulls up this email real quick. But basically, all right, there's a Stink Team fan page called Stink's Worst Nightmares that I have an open DM with, and he oftentimes sends me different content of all kinds of different like gang, street related stuff around LA, etc. He sent me a link to a video of Loose Cannon in which he's having a conversation with Shirley Jew, and he's basically just talking about producing music for Drake. Right. So he sent me this video of Loose Cannon having this conversation, and Stink's Worst Nightmare just suggested to me like, hey, you should figure out if this is true or not, because he knows that I have the open DM with Drake. At first, I'm like, you know what? I already did this. I already asked Drake if he referenced Sharp in a bar, and Drake basically laughed and said, fuck no. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, am I really going to ask Drake about fucking Loose Cannon? Like, because I feel like I can only DM Drake so many times before it's kind of ridiculous, right? But then I started to think about it, and I'm like, well, this is not like a nothing story. Like, I mean, Loose Cannon
he's
very talked about in hip hop circles, and he's claimed to me in a ludicrous fashion repeatedly
that he got a verse with him,
that he produced for Drake, has music with Drake, etc. And basically I decided, you know, why have the Drake follow if you're not going to take advantage of it from time to time? So I messaged Drake and I said, can we confirm that this is cap? This fool has been saying he produced records for you too. That's what I said to Drake. I don't know how to scroll down on this or zoom out. Maybe I do control minus. Yeah. Okay. As I make it smaller, you can see. Wow, this is a horrible user experience right here. I don't know how to make this look. Oh, okay. Boom. There it is. As you can see, Drake responds with a conversation, which I'm about to show you guys. Here we go. This is a photo of Loose Cannon's previous conversations with Drake. Drake sent me the screenshot. Here's Loose Cannon's DM history with Drake. Can I send you the last song Draco the Ruler did with me the day before he died? Let me know, King. God bless. Then he sent him another video in 2023, an image, and he wrote, R.I.P. King. For Draco. I'm assuming that this is like
post. I think he's asking him to repost it. Is what
he is.
That RP is.
Yeah, he's saying repost King for Draco. So that's very kind and considerate that Loose Cannon was asking Drake to repost his post. Then messages him again, says, call me. And then messages him again and says, can you repost, please? Thanks.
So their relationship consists of an annual request.
So basically, he was trying to use Draco to, you know what I'm saying, tap in because Draco got a song with Drake.
I mean, yeah, he was trying to. I mean, when you think about what Loose Cannon has said about Drake and how he produced records for him, did all this music with him, etc. The fact that they don't have an open DM, and also like, do those look like the DMs of someone who you've spent time with and worked on music with, or do they look like the DMs of a random person that you don't know?
Sound like a bitch that's getting ignored.
Yeah, so
look at these DMs.
I feel like we can conclusively say, based on that screenshot, that amongst the many other lies that we have chronicled from Loose Cannon,
shit crazy,
the Drake relationship clearly is one of those. Now,
Loose produced Hotline Bling.
I got nothing against you, Loose Cannon. even though we've done a lot of exposing of different lies that you have told and whatnot, I don't hate you, man. But if you're going to be out here living a life of cap, we're going to have to expose it. And we're going to keep exposing any additional information that we are turned on to, because I just think it's important, because we platformed Loose Cannon. We allowed him to speak on very important things on this podcast. And the idea that he could have been using this platform to spread lies is upsetting. So I feel like we have to at least sometimes take steps towards putting the truth out there. Drake and Loose Cannon have never worked together. That seems obvious.
But who do you think is like telling more tall tales currently? Loose Cannon or Fat Joe?
Loose Cannon. You can't never catch up to Loose Cannon.
I mean,
have you seen like
just the one? Explain it. Fat Joe said that basically he had a posse of people, of 5-year-olds with him when he was 5.
An army of he said he had an army.
I never heard his lies. He exaggerated a whole lot.
Yeah,
my daughter is almost 5. The idea of her even being able to like go out in public without her parent or like do anything is pretty
posting
crazy.
Up at the barbershop. Now, like, I get it. If you're like 5-year-olds for sure, it like posts outside, like playing on the front in the front yard, like with the other kids on the block. But further than that, I don't know. It sounds for there to be an army of 30 plus 5-year-olds.
I just don't think a 5-year-old could understand the concept of being a goon.
Yeah,
you know,
Fat Joe, he embellished a whole lot. I noticed that, but I don't think nobody catching up to Loose Cannon, bro.
He said that Fat Joe also said that he stuck up when he was in high school. He robbed like the entire the entire youth center or whatever, and forced them to everybody
help carry it out.
Yeah, and then carry the code. Yeah, carry.
You ain't about to rob me, and I'm gonna help you take my shit to your car.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Fat Joe just like kind of like trolling, because I heard some shit the other day where he was just like, "Yeah, man, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I drink 20 to 30 diet Cokes a day."
I also believe that to be true.
Bro, that's possible, right?
Your ass to be dead.
Hey, bro.
20 a day?
I've heard about people drinking huge amounts. Like maybe not that much, but like I've heard about, I think my mom at one point was drinking like 5 a day.
20 to 30.
I mean, like we are talking about Fat Joe. It's not exactly like the paradigm of like health and the male
But
physique.
Diet Coke doesn't have calories, so it kind of still raises the question, like, how do you get so
I
goddamn
don't care
fat?
how many stories I come with how many different liars, it ain't gonna never amount up to Loose Cannon, bro. He have the tallest lies in the world. He's 10 years younger than his twin brother. He produced for all these rappers like Nas, 50 Cent. That's the first time I ever heard of.
We got to get to Nas next.
A ghost producer. I heard of a ghost writer.
Yeah.
And then the bitch help him lie. What's her name? Sharice?
Sharice is
Chocolate chip water?
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. I don't know, man.
We got to get through to Sharice. Like, how is she still like, she's either a willing participant in pushing all these lies, like the Ghislaine Maxwell type of to his Epstein.
Kind of seem like she back because he been talking to that one little voice that everybody been asking about. I ain't been seeing her.
Wait, really? She ain't been on his channel?
It's the voice that he been talking to, whoever that dude is.
I told you.
I just want to know who's running the 37 subways.
Did he say that at one point?
Yeah.
He had 37?
Yeah. You know, 37
up.
subways.
Hey, bro, she got Airbnbs, bro. But it ain't like she own the places she Airbnb out. You know what I'm saying? Subways is out. But that what's larger than a pathological liar? Is there anything bigger than that?
No, but I think that's suitable for him, I think. But he's got to be like one of the most extreme versions.
He said he got shot in the mouth. It was a hit of nerve, and that's why he talked like that. He tried to do the 50 Cent thing.
No Jumper's number going down. Yeah, they ain't got nobody. I ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying?
He was never employed, though.
I ain't there no more doing what I was doing. Brick Baby went down. You know what I'm saying? It's over. You know what I'm saying? You been seeing the numbers, right? The dude like, yeah, I'm like, these dudes is smoked.
Yeah,
out.
much you be here. Shut the fuck up, you
Dudes
bitch
is
ass.
smoked out.
Hey, as long as we're talking about that, I just want to actually congratulate and thank you guys, because this podcast is doing significantly better than it was in recent memory. So, we had like our biggest podcast, I think, since the breakup, really, besides maybe some like special episodes that had guests or whatever. But we did an episode that was just us four that had 180K the other day, which is basically like the terrain that we used to be at before the great mass de-immigration. So I do want to just give us all a little bit of a pat on the back. At the very least, the people are tapped in at this point. They're feeling the vibes.
For sure.
Yeah, and from my perspective, like when people want to talk about, replacement, this or that. First of all, ain't no replacing Brick Baby. You feel me? Brick Baby is goated and was a great era. You feel me? And he's gonna continue to get his no matter what the situation.
Time served.
Yeah, no matter what. With that being said, Munchie bring his own energy. Munchie came to the pod with his own energy and created a whole lane. And then Ant, it just like when Ant came, it was like the puzzle was complete damn near. Who knows where it's gonna go from here?
If Brick was still out, for sure that would be the missing piece. Yeah.
Yeah, but I still don't feel.
But we
like
maybe wouldn't have tried
wasn't
these guys out and figured out this dynamic if he, you know. I don't know.
We'll have like a lot of LA covered. You feel me?
I mean, this guy said all your hosts and guests are way better than they were with AD and them. And, you know, I kind of agree. I feel like our vibe right now is probably better. I feel like a lot of that stuff was kind of drama based at that time in terms of why people were so locked in. And now I feel like it's more of just like a chill vibe, even though obviously the people try to conflate every single thing that happens into some huge beef.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. And Hefe, as P-Face made his exit from the podcast the other day, he stated the name of his hood a little bit loudly, and people tried to act like this was a mark out. We spoke to P-Face. He made it very clear to us he did not feel like that's what that was at all. He was just saying where he's from, and that's how he said it. He made it clear to us he has nothing against Anti-SLAPP, did not intend for it to be like that. And also, as an aside, DC Baby Draco did do another interview with P-Face since I interviewed him. The clips are rolling out now, but he did do an interview with him in which P-Face further apologized for having ever used the N-word and said shit like that in the past, which I respect that. A lot of gang members are kind of apology adverse for obvious reasons, but he's making it clear that he don't stand on that shit.
I mean, like I said, man, that's like you said, that's the internet. So when you clean in these streets and you solid, they gonna look for any moment or anything, you feel me, to try to bring you know what I'm saying, down. Like when we was right there, I never looked at it like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I asked him, he came over there, like this the thing. He came over there and introduced himself, shook my hand, and I asked him his name. He like P-Face. I'm like, where you from? He like Compton. I'm like, what hood? He said his hood. He just banged his hood privately, you feel me? Like I never took it as no disrespect or anything like that. So that's why I never even paid attention to what the internet was saying. Like even when you had told me that No Jumper, you know what I'm saying, wanted to spin a narrative that P-Face marked him out, like shit, let him go ahead. I'm not mad. Shit, I know he didn't mark me out, you know what I'm saying? But you know, on some real shit, you know, that was some solid shit of him to come out though to even speak like, nah, that wasn't what that was. Y'all trying to spin that narrative and want me to run with it, but that wasn't what that was.
I think also that moment is just a very typical LA moment that happened throughout the city 10,000 times a day, all over the place, that most people don't really have a glimpse into, so they don't even know how to take it. Like it's some exotic.
Hey, can somebody open that front door for somebody from real quick?
To me, it's like, you know, it was what it was, just how you described it. You feel me? Like it was what it was. But a lot of other people, that, like you said, the internet, they gonna see that and misconflate it and think it's.
I mean, I do think we were all a little surprised at the intensity of the way he said his neighborhood. Like it just came out like, whoa, like
honestly, bro, I said it right there. Y'all said he was 18, and I said like he sound like fresh from juvenile hall, and that's how they, you know, he just sound like somebody that bang at that age. That's all it is.
It was also
it sound like some juvenile hall banging.
Right. Well, I can also acknowledge that it wasn't intentional, but it was probably a bad idea for me to have just surprised. Hey, this dude's coming on the podcast. Obviously, you know all about him, but he actually wanted to be like introduced to Munchie and Ant beforehand, before we started the podcast, and that somehow got missed. Didn't happen. And especially given that he has this weird controversy in the past and everything, it's like, I definitely should have like clued you guys in more to what was going on before he was on the podcast. I was just geeked up in that moment because I had just interviewed him. The interview got done like a half hour before we got on camera, and his energy was so good. Anyone who's watching clips of the interview, I feel like everybody's going to understand what I'm talking about, that interview is like crazy good energy. That kid is fucking hilarious. So yeah, I was a little premature on my part.
I mean, yeah, that's what I said. We walked in the building. Y'all was just coming out of this room right here. When I was walked in the building, so I know you was just like fresh off an interview, you feel me? But like I said, that's just
not because I was out there with
that's
y'all.
That's just the internet, you know. They gonna always, you know, feel, you know what I'm saying, some type of way. And like I said, man, I can't be running with nobody else's narrative. Definitely when I'm here and know what I see and what's going on, you know, you just let motherfuckers think what they gonna think.
I do think it's cool that he apologized, especially being a part of like hip hop culture and, you know, like him, you know, being as a rapper and wanting to continue to pursue a career. And he's a talented kid. He's raw. You feel me? So him wanting to continue to move and having that respect for the culture to issue that apology, I think that's a stand-up act.
Yeah, I respect it. I mean, especially because like those videos, he was like quite a bit younger when he was saying
Did y'all
that
talk
shit.
about that interview?
We talked about it, but like I definitely didn't know the scope of the shit that had been said in the past.
What did that mean? You didn't know the scope? What
Like,
that mean?
like we only talked about this one clip where he was basically arguing with a black dude on Instagram Live. The black dude is calling him the bean slur. He's calling him the N-word. And then like, I guess somebody went in and cut out all the clips of the other guy calling him the bean word. And so it just looks like he's just on Instagram Live screaming the N-word at some dude. But then I didn't know that he had ever had any kind of NK arc or whatever came before. I'm not, you know, I appreciate growth. So it's like if he was on some racist shit and now he's not, and he's apologizing and saying that, but I wish I had like emphasized that more in the podcast. Unfortunately, I didn't do enough research.
Yeah, I mean, I never heard of P-Face before though until that day.
Oh,
until he introduced himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was like everyone's first time meeting, like as far as them. But you know, ultimately, as long as a motherfucker shows accountability, to me, that speaks volumes. A lot of people aren't willing to do that. Like you said, Adam, especially in the gangster world.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't trying to, you know, shit. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know, period.
Yeah, but I want to know, was the apology because it's growth and you don't feel that way no more, or is it because you're rapping and you got to be around this demographic? You know what I'm saying? Don't be apologetic because you on some hip hop shit and it's like dominated by black people.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
That's a good point.
I don't know him. Never like, and I ain't never had no conversation with him. And the interview you talking about, I ain't checked it out, so I can't really fill it out though. But I hope it's like genuine. That's all I'm saying.
All I'll say is, I think that a lot of us in previous generations that are like, you know, y'all's age and above type shit. If there is footage of a lot of us when we was young as hell saying some dumbass shit, like, man, like we're lucky. Motherfuckers is lucky they didn't have cameras.
You're an N-word controversy waiting to happen.
Well, I'm not a hard R controversy. Like
They
I
don't
definitely
care.
like. No, I mean, there's.
They
like,
don't care.
I definitely.
BLM don't care.
That shit's been existed. Like, you feel me? That
Oh,
footage.
okay.
Yeah, that's what.
But if they got another good one right now, you could be in for a wild week.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna.
I don't know why you
trying
think
to-
you're safe.
It's not about me being safe or not. I'm not trying to encourage it, but it's like I'm gonna continue to be me regardless. I'm not super worried about it. I'm not gonna go try to flex my
Hey, look, hold on.
N-word pass like the American Express card.
You came from a well-off family,
But you do have a pass.
I would say wealthy. How did you get around black people?
What you mean
West LA.
outside?
West LA is down the street from.
Hell yeah.
Black people, it's always been black
like-
people in West LA, so it's like
No. You claim West LA, but was you in Beverly Hills or West LA?
I've never lived in Beverly Hills in my life.
Okay,
well, look, West LA got those like so.
I know,
my
but
baby
you know
mama,
they like this.
grandmother owned a gang of property over there in West LA.
No. I know that, but I assume because his family is what you call wealthy,
Affluent.
rich,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm thinking he claimed West LA because you know West LA and Beverly Hills is closer than the asshole
Yeah,
and the
for
pussy.
sure, for sure.
Exactly.
Right
No, for
there.
sure.
So I'm thinking he claimed West LA because he from Beverly Hills.
No, I'm not from Beverly
That's a
Hills,
close hood thing.
but the block that I grew up on is a nice block. You feel me? Like
Right.
there's a few blocks away, it gets a little bit different. Playing ball, you know what I'm saying? Playing Little League, hooping, all that. As a youngster, I guess I was around black people. We took a liking to each other.
Right.
The rest is history. You feel me?
Yeah, because I'd be
Started kicking it
equivalent
with
to
the-
Did
somebody.
they like you back?
I mean, look, if I've always felt embraced by brown and black people, but like this is the realest shit I could say about that. I felt way more embraced by like the black community of the Bay Area. Like when I moved up to Oakland, that's when I really felt super duper embraced by like black people on a different level. And I felt like we really became integrated and like you couldn't really tell me that I wasn't, you feel me, part of this whole thing, whatever.
So that's probably why Vlad feel the way he feel.
Oh yeah, you gonna feel that way up there. You feel me, girl? Yeah, Vlad.
But see, the difference between you and Vlad, though, Vlad, his kids is interracial, and he deal with black women. You deal with like
my ex-wife is black. The fuck you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, like, damn, BT.
Yeah, but the thing is this. Like the thing is this. Like the real difference between me and Vlad, besides several $1 million and a lot of success and notoriety, is like I actually spend a lot of my time intermingling outside doing nefarious activities. You feel me? Like I've lived the majority of my life in criminality, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? So that just, I guess, I'm not gonna say puts me in a different category, but puts me in a different category.
For sure.
Hey, I would love for us to take a look at Rap News and Street Politics' civilian and tuna report card. We're gonna throw it on the screen here. We got
I love his content, man.
I love his content. His content is amazing. I'm dying to know who the fuck he is, even though I guess.
Hey, you think he pandering to you by giving you a B and me a C plus?
Let's talk about it. Almighty Suspect F plus.
F plus is crazy.
Ralph, I was probably eating him alive that you got a C and he got an F. Ralphie the Plug got an A.
Grade.
OTM got a D. Lush got a C.
Plus,
22 got a B.
C plus.
Draco, the only deceased member of this report card, got a A. Poetic Flacco got a D plus. Black Sam got an A plus. Shoreline Mafia as a whole got an A. And then Desto Dub got a B minus. How are we feeling about this? Does anything in particular jump out to you? For those who don't know, he already did the Blood report card and the Crip report card 2 years in a row, actually, I believe. But this is the first ever tuna report card. Personally,
I didn't hear you say Flacco.
Flacco, D plus.
Flacco deserve an F.
Why?
Right? because you can't be a tuna and be with the police shit.
Yeah, but he was down to catch a couple fades, so that bumped him up a grade to
No,
D plus.
the fades never happened though. So Flacco deserve an F. And what Dub get? That's what Dub.
Dub got a B minus, which when you think about it, you know, he stays out the politics. There's no hoods in LA that really look at cough syrup like a op brand, which in itself,
I give Dustle Dub deserve a C minus because he used to claim 5A neighborhood, bro, and now you're a civilian, so you get a D minus. And it's one more. Hold on.
I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know he ever formally claimed anything.
I thought he grew up in Watts though. Like
no, he didn't grow up in Watts. Hell no. Fuck no. That's the other dude, the pimp nigga.
That's where her brother from.
No. He used to do tattoos. They used to call him Double O. The Dusto Dub shit is new to me. But and there's one more. There's one more that was off.
Okay.
And then the other one I'm gonna leave alone. No. I'm gonna leave the other one alone because it's kind of like a sensitive subject. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
I think that I could see why I got a C plus, and they ranked me a few notches down for turning down Floccarelli's fade.
Floccarelli.
You feel me? Young Floccarelli Sinatra. You feel me?
Okay. If you think about it, like with me and you, you're down for a fade, even a fade that you're realistically probably going to lose, which kind of is like makes you more qualified on the report card, right? Whereas me, I just opt out of all of it and say like, listen, I'm not meeting up to squabble anybody, which I feel like is what almost anybody in my position would do. I've never known anybody in rap media who is like, yeah, I'll fight you, whoever you are. Like, I'll just fight you. Like,
now you have to be down.
Motherfuckers be really expecting a motherfucker beat up to catch a fade.
Like you can't, you can't
like
just
a motherfucker know you.
Look, you can't ask Joe Budden for a fade. You can't ask Vlad for a fade. You can't ask. I'm trying to think of who. Gilly and Wallow, they're like street. Wallow did time. Gilly was in the streets. You can't just ask them for a fade. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're going to go outside and fade.
And I don't think Suspect deserve an F.
No, he don't.
I agree, because what does Suspect do? I mean, they say they're like,
he never told on nobody. He been in jail multiple times. He never told on nobody.
Yeah. I agree.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I think they tried to say because being like used to be from places and shit.
With the BPS thing.
Basically, yeah, they brought up that and they brought up him pressing on Jalise as a woman. Then they brought up the Brandon situation. And they said he should have got out with Brandon instead of allegedly pulling out a knife. Then they brought up the Kelpie situation. And then they brought up him being in jail, being a blood, and supposed to get down with the dude out the 90s or whatever. And them not getting down there and seeing each other on the street and him hanging out with the 90s and making music.
I don't know how you got that inclusive ass story. That's crazy. But
I'm not gonna lie.
That still don't like level out to F though.
That don't sound like a F.
Yeah, right.
Nah, look, bro, I don't even pay attention to. I'm just telling you why. I'm not.
No. It's entertaining though. It's all entertaining.
I ain't tripping. No.
That
I'm
ain't
just
got
saying,
nothing
based
to do
on your
with it.
synopsis.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Based on your synopsis, like, which sounds pretty fucking accurate. Like, I don't think that's F worthy.
Okay, if you're a suspect, like number one, obviously in this type of report card, they're gonna downgrade you no matter what. If you used to be from a hood and now you're not from that hood, even if that shit was like 10 years ago plus, right?
Yeah, bro.
So for sure, but down to fight if someone disrespects him or whatever. I do agree that the Brandon thing was a misstep on his part. He didn't know what he was dealing with, and then he ultimately didn't really want that energy. So that for sure that was a bad look, but. As a whole, like he gets locked up and there's no stories about him getting punked out or anything crazy happening in jail, right? That's a W.
No telling.
He's down to fade to whatever extent. Maybe the Brandon thing was a hiccup or whatever, but I mean, I feel like suspect, he moves around the right way. Like, what's the problem?
I don't know. I feel like, and I love this page. I feel like they was pandering. You feel me a little bit.
Well, yeah, he probably just don't like suspect as like a podcast
just
host.
Like, you feel me? It's just like
something about him he don't respect. But F, I don't think he deserves an F though.
F plus is crazy. Like that's like a fuck you with cheese. You
I
feel
wouldn't
me?
even
Like
judge this shit. So since y'all sit here, y'all judging it, what would y'all would have gave suspect there?
shit. Like even
I would have gave him a C.
I might not be the most qualified, but I'll say
since you got beat up in the video.
Yeah. If he whooped you, you can't grade him.
You got beat up in the report card.
I can't even grade him.
No shots, but that's pretty funny.
But no,
suspect. I mean, I'll give him a C for sure. I mean, I feel like if Lush is like losing fades and like I mean, I don't know. I feel like
but you can't downgrade somebody on losing the fade if they take the fade.
No.
You're right. And that's why I think Lush having a C is
I see you can't grade him after getting whooped by him.
I can't grade
somebody on losing the fade if they take the fade.
No, I'm not grading him.
If you call me out to take a fade, now hop up and take the fade, and you happen to whoop.
I'm not grading Lush.
I'm a sucker. Or
No.
He's saying I can't grade.
No. I'm saying so I could whoop young Ann ass and he could give me a grade.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Oh, yeah. He's like, I can't grade because I feel like I might not be the most qualified based on, you feel me?
But give us a grade anyway. Fuck it. Since we here, this is our job.
Since we here, B.
Oh, you trying to be nice? That's what.
Wait, you're giving yourself.
He ain't trying to get out again.
I think I deserve a B minus. Like
you or him?
No, him. I think he deserve a B. Like really, I deserve like an A minus. You feel me? But based based on like what people think of me on the pods, I could say probably like a D.
Okay, but this is why this is confusing.
They gave me a C plus.
All right, this is the non-affiliate report card, right? But all the guys who have A's are basically like damn near borderline gangsters who are like super solid, have been through it in the county, have handled all these
who
fades.
Got A's? Draco, Ralphie, who else?
Draco, he makes clear in this video
Sam?
that when Draco was locked up, he was fine. Somebody like Black Sam is like not a gangbanger in name, but like damn near holds up to every aspect of that, has zero smut on his name, etc. Then somebody like Ralphie was apparently holding it down. I would
have bumped Ralphie down to a B.
I feel you. I mean, definitely it's controversial, but all I'm saying is
I give honest opinion.
But then why do I have a B? I have a B because he's saying that I stand on shit like as a civilian.
Because you've been marking Wack out.
Oh my! But no.
I'm saying
what? All the other guys who got A's are like basically gangsters. And
Bro,
then me, I'm a big,
listen.
even though I'm like the furthest thing from
Listen, they listen to Wack mark people out on his app all day. Yell at them, threaten them, fake rush Flacco. But you stand on, like, you know what I'm saying? You try
See,
to
you
jump
guys
across.
are going to keep saying this shit until Wack eventually feels like he's got to crash.
I mean, I don't care what he feel like.
I already see how
I'm
this is
telling
gonna
you,
go.
We talking
To be
about,
honest,
They
we
all
talking
trying to
about
poison the
why
well.
you got the
It
grades
could
you got.
happen.
They say because
all
you
the
stand on
fades are
what
with
you
white
saying,
guys,
like,
a lot of them.
and then the people you have controversy with, you will sit across from them. That's what he's saying.
Bruh, peep this. So I thought Wack was going to be like very thankful about me removing that shit from the interview or whatever.
Should have kept it, bro.
And then today he sends me a message or a screenshot of a message from someone else saying, Unc, I know you ain't watched that shit, but Adam 22 ass playing. I just watched the first 30 minutes of the Dope Fiend interview and he talking about you the whole time, dissing you and your girl. I turned it off. That shit gay. And I don't know if you noticed, but the only part of the interview he cut out, he showed the transcripts on the screen. So everyone just paused it and read them because he knew you wasn't going to let them read them out loud, which this is like, as far as I told the team.
Is that what happened?
I told the team, I don't think so because I haven't heard that from anybody else, but this is the type of narratives that people are trying to plant in Wack's mind. All I'm saying is I told the team, delete any part of the interview that was him talking about Wack's girl.
Oh, it happened
If you
again.
want
It's
him-
house phone part 2.
Yeah, it could be because I don't know exactly what's in the interview, but that's what I said. I said, cut out every part that he was talking about Wack's girl. He talks about pulling a blick out on Wack or like walking up to Wack
cut
with
that
a
out
blick.
too?
No, I left that
Yeah,
in.
you should- yeah.
That was the clip that came out today.
Adam, is there?
So is that true?
Adam, what is it possible
Allegedly.
that Wack and Stan G are both running a play on you together
No.
and they're actually cool with each other?
I don't think there's any chance that Wack is actually being like secretly extremely mature about anything involving his girl. I feel like he's actually mega sensitive about her in particular and just doesn't know how to behave about her.
I get that though. You feel me? It's a new space for him. You feel me? Maybe he hasn't, like.
Hey, don't you think you should set a standard, a guideline across the board for everybody? If you ain't gonna remove this from this for this person, you ain't gonna do it for this person, or if you ain't gonna bleep this word out for this person,
I'm trying to
you
be
ain't gonna do
consistent.
it like no.
It's hard. It's hard because there's so many different interests. Like, okay, what about, remember the Duno and American Cholo thing?
Dude.
Where it was like apparently we were supposed to remove a video of American Cholo saying the N-word and shit.
Racial slurs.
Because
that's something different.
Duno's safety was being threatened because he thought he was going to get beat
That's
up. over it.
understandable though. That's a racial slur.
But here's
I know, but everybody acted like I was
But look-
fucking Hitler because I wouldn't take the post down, and then I ended up taking the post down because he came through with 1 million people.
No, not
and
Munchie,
It was
check
just
it.
getting kind of crazy.
check it out, bro. When when the Flacco fade call out incident occurred, right? You feel me? And this is what I had been on No Jumper for like some months, and I had just like actually got my contract signed a day or two before then. I was so excited. I signed my contract. Then that shit with Flacco happened, right? I go up to the editing staff because I see they put it on they're promoting it on the No Jumper Instagram.
Of course, that's clicky.
Lush turned down the fade. I'm getting texts from fucking, every fucking Tom, Joey, and Jose in the city. You feel me? Everyone on my helmet.
Racist.
You feel me? What's popping? So I walk up. I'm like, yo, staff, y'all got to take this shit the fuck down. You feel me? You got me looking lame as
buster.
hell right now. You feel me? Get this shit the fuck out of here. And then, and she's like, I talked to the staff and they're like, well, Josh said to post it. So I was like, oh, no, fuck that. We gonna talk to Josh. So I walk over, they come over there with me and Josh is like, no, bro, that's not what happens. You just did this on the podcast and we're going to talk about it. And it is what it is. And at that moment I was like, oh, anything that happens gets talked about.
Right.
So I have that understanding. So I guess shit, if we're going to be being kind to certain people and shit, it is what it is. But
There need to be a standard.
that kindness isn't extended to me. And I don't particularly give a fuck. And it's not because I don't have morals and it's not because I don't have feelings. I just know where I'm at.
Running with the punches.
All right, so let's just say theoretically, say you had a op who you really hated. Now, okay, if he's a loser and I interview him, it looks crazy because it's like I'm platforming this random person, right? But on the other hand, if they're kind of lit, if they make sense as an interview, and then that person, it's only no jumper if I ask him about you. Obviously, I have to ask him about you, right? And then he's gonna say whatever, but like, what if he tees off on your girl? What if, I mean, there's lines, because it's like, that to me is kind of ugly. Like, I don't really want, like, because that's the thing. Stan wasn't shitting on her. He was actually saying she's a sweet girl, she's beautiful, whatever. I used to talk to her a little bit, but whatever. He didn't say he hung out with her, so to me, that's whatever. If he had really said like, yo, she's disgusting, I hate her, she's awful, you know, if he said like a bunch of crazy shit.
So why you should keep it in here?
Because Wack was freaking the fuck out. And Wack wouldn't even let me on the podcast show him what was said.
Okay, but so you Wack homie. So if somebody says something about that, about his girl was a part of you, like, hey, what you saying about?
I was bantering with him the whole time, calling him a liar, having fun with it, whatever. And instead, you know, so people will never get to see it, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, that damn near all of this makes that look 1,000 times worse. You feel me?
Oh,
like,
what?
Oh, like it just makes the whole situation, like, it would have been better because like you said, now he could put his own spin on it. He could talk shit on his channel, do you know what I'm saying? It would have been.
But then the weird thing about it too is like, okay, what if that was a live episode and Stan G just happened to pop in and he just said whatever he wanted to say and Wack couldn't control it, you know? It's like, because a lot of the shit is live. Anyone could go on the most gnarly fucking rant about anybody right now and we can't really control it. But then there's like, people expect a different standard for the shit that's pre-recorded, which I guess is fair, but it's like, I don't know.
It's weird because it's like, what do we play? Because like, look, I got into it with one of my homies the other day, you feel me? And this fool says to me,
does he want to do an interview?
That's the cool part. This motherfucking, he I'm not going to say anything else, just like he outside and is a friend of mine, is a close friend of mine. And he wound up saying to me, he's like, oh, you lucky I don't run content on you because I'll bleed you.
That's 2025 right there.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, yeah, exactly. That's where we at right now.
It's not like, oh, fuck you, man. I hate you. You're a piece of shit. It's, I'm gonna expose you. That's the first thing I go to.
And would I get mad if he got brought to no jumper in that context? Like, damn, that's a whole other question. Me personally,
if he's a total random, it's crazy. To me, Stan G is like a little past random. He's somewhat like he's getting good solid views on the clips that have been coming out.
But if you got like a story about Lush 1 being a buster or this or that might be a good story to platform. You feel me? Like that might get views. You feel me?
Okay, but that's the weird thing about it too, is that it's like, all right, now Hawk has been on the news a couple of times. Andy did the episode with Wack. People are coming out the woodwork to shit on Hawk all of a sudden. Got Treyway coming out against him. Gumby obviously don't fuck with him. Who's that one fool?
I think the Hoovers are mad at no jumpers, but I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
For platforming Hawk.
Just in general, like I don't know exactly. Like, you feel me? It seemed like there's been a lot of controversy recently between all that. Yeah,
it's kind of weird. Oh, I don't know if there's any kind of like blanket issue or whatever. So see, look at the problem. We fucking start platforming a couple of different Hoovers, and then all of a sudden they're mad as a whole. I guess.
Well, I mean,
I think you talking about the elder out of the Hoover community, from Under the Groove. You know what I'm saying, Bub. He just mentioned No Jumper amongst a few other names that he felt was kicking up dust in the podcast world. So I think like No Jumper, you feel me, Adam gon' catch flack because he's into politics, and you feel me, these is gang members up here, and a lot of people feel like gang members shouldn't be up here politicking with Adam. So I think No Jumper just got mentioned by way of the Gumby interview and the stuff that he was saying and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay. That is what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
So you feel me? Yeah.
But see, you up here, Trey business don't get discussed. I'm up here, Inglewood family business don't get discussed. Like they come up here and now all Hoover business is all through the internet now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
talking about who was PC and who did this and who killed who.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so just like you said, that's why I don't get caught up, bro. It's easy to get caught up in what another motherfucker that want to be up here that ain't been up here, or a person you getting more traction than talking about what you shouldn't be up there doing. Like, man, like, shit, I'm solid. Like, nothing gonna happen to me. Like, shit, if I go to prison today, I'm not worried about nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't did nothing that a motherfucker gonna get up on me. Like, so it's just, motherfuckers gonna have their opinions regardless, though.
Yeah, I don't know. So the Hawk thing is interesting because it's like some of the fans are really fucking with him, but then I don't know, like all of Treyway and all these other people coming out the woodwork to hate on him. It's kind of like, I mean, it's something I never really had to think about before, but like a host being well liked by their community is very significant, right? Like it kind of, because that's going to ultimately be a reflection of the brand, right?
Well,
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
well,
I think you need a consultant as far as when you bringing gang members aboard, right? And it's not being biased. I don't think Wack is the consultant, right? Because it seems like he take a liking to people that's the villains or they outcasts. He gravitates to them like the dude that's talking bad about King Peel. He's not allowed in this community. Gonna find out. And Wack chummy with him. And then you know, Wack brung Hawk on. Now they speaking out against Hawk. It's like Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon is a Payless rolling 60. and like it just seemed like that's his thing. He gravitate to people like that. So he wouldn't be the guy to consult to be like, hey, you know, is he, you know what I'm saying, a good representation of his community? He wouldn't be that guy.
but is being a good representation of your community the only thing that makes a good podcaster?
You gotta have some it factor.
Yeah.
Obviously to be on camera.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm saying if Adam sees somebody like, oh yeah, somebody he'd be a good addition to the team, but you want to know, like, is he, like, you know what I'm saying?
So, and that was my kind of thing, like, when I kind of came here yesterday, too, because I know Hawk, like, previously, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, like, all the internet shit, so, you know what I'm saying, I think that kind of came up in the news, too, so, you know, I really didn't want to go in too deep in, like, you know, his hood politics, but I would just had to ask, like, you know, I'm like, hey, bro, what's up, like, you know, what's going on? You know, with you and your community, like your homies, you know, whatever. And then, you know, just pretty much, you know, he spoke on it on camera. He said it's just basically, he good in his shit. He pops up, he go over there. He said he just got a problem with a few dudes. And like he said, so at the end of the day, he from Hoover, but he from 9-4. He say in the 9-4, his community, he good. He say everybody that's like really speaking about him, he say, you know, Trigger Bird, that's 9 Deuce. He say him and Gumby, they straight. That's 9 Dudes. They agree not to speak on each other. So he said basically, until you hear some 9-4s come out and speak about him or say he ain't good, then you know, baby, don't pay attention to the chatter. Treyway, another Treyway from A. Trey Hoover.
Wait, so him and Gumby is solid now.
Hawk?
So Hawk, he didn't say they was
what
solid. He's on the news. He said that he's not going to speak on Gumby.
Okay.
They hollered. They agreed to keep each other name out their mouth.
Oh, well, that's very, very interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's
big for peace.
Yeah, it's a strong development.
We all got to work towards groove unity. Besides T-Rail, get him the fuck out.
Well, like
Y'all crazy.
Well, he got his own controversy right now, don't he?
Yeah, yo, I'm not even gonna show the video or nothing, but Hollywood Unlocked posted a video of T-Rail's son twerking and throwing his ass in a circle and shit. And yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it, but damn, that's if I was a different type of op, I might have some jokes about that.
How old is his son?
Shit, I don't know, like 7 or something, maybe.
Oh man, yeah, I don't talk about kids.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like his wife had posted it, right?
Why would she do that, bro?
I don't know, man. I feel like everybody, including T-Rail's kids, probably wish that his kids had like a strong male role model that would maybe step in on that kind of thing. But in lieu of that, I'm just gonna let it chill. Even though this is a person that talks about my
kid.
I
suggest you let it chill too, based on your kid. Even though he talked about yours, I say you take the high road on that one, man.
Yeah,
because I'm very disrespectful about the mouth, but I don't fuck with kids. You know what I'm saying? I leave them alone because they can't help if they daddy or they mama a op or a fuck nigga or a fuck bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Or got them twerking.
Yeah, that's
got him in kids twerking class.
Well, I heard that he got the post of it removed from the Back on Pig Reddit. So like,
yeah, I seen that, but then I seen it in Hollywood Unlocked fucking Instagram to like 5 million followers.
Damn.
Wow,
that's crazy. Whatever. Hey, I just wanted to say the Everything 420 products are just incredible. Have you tried them? I saw you guys all low key munching some edibles. I could see it in your eyes and have y'all all need to check out Everything 420. They stay stocked with cookies, cake, stizzy, all of it. They always have deals going on, and the E420 app makes it easy to get your gear without anyone knowing. Your secret is safe with us. LOL. Use code NOJUMPER at checkout for money off to go grab yours. And I even got some gifts. Check out this cool mystery box Lush. I saw this and I was like, you know what? This looks like it would be perfect for Lush.
That was really thoughtful of you.
Look at that. You got one bong in front of you. You're going to crack open another one.
Yeah.
And Hefe, you look like a man who needs a box to put stuff in.
Wow.
Some box.
He's
You look like a man who needs some box. Hey. And then Munchie B, you look like someone who needs a shatter-resistant premium glass tray in case you ever start smoking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cash up in here.
Put some cash in there, right? Yeah. There you go.
Cash up in there, man.
Man, if I had a knife, I would give it to you, Lush, because I see you're having an issue over here.
I'll figure it out.
And you can pop the bubbles, which might help you with your anxiety.
Call suspect. You got a
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
Like
another.
Pedro Pascal.
There's another cast member who had a knife, so I decided not to bring mine after that.
Oh, now I'm excited to see what's inside this thing.
If I was suspect, I'd do a song called Cutting Up. And do a video, had a knife in the video or everything.
Ooh, no, he should be in the video with like samurai swords and shit.
And
Nah, that's extra.
he can sample the Trillville song "Some Cut."
Yo, all right, let's see this thing. Fucking hell.
Yeah, right.
I'm dying over
All
here.
right, dude. Like,
The anticipation is killing me.
oh, we're still like focused on this.
Bro, if we had a knife, it would have took 3 seconds.
This is amazing. Well, it's me passing an IQ
Man, it
test.
feel like Christmas. He having a hard time opening that motherfucker.
I'm motherfucking triple wrap for sure.
He gonna break the
The
glass.
best, like my favorite thing that Hawk does on the news is when he's talking about, he's like, I had to catch 14 phase before I even walked outside of the house. I was like, damn. I
would just stay in the crib, man.
Yeah, I was like, what the- I was like,
It's extra. That shit was funny yesterday.
yeah,
bro.
I was like, you ever have to cut open a carton of milk?
Oh, you was on with us. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he definitely was on with his Hawk. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, this shit crazy, guys.
You just want me to help you? Like,
You got a knife or anything?
I think I got it, brother.
you sure? Nigga?
I swear. Oh, I see
Octopus on that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
This for sure feel like Christmas.
It's gonna be funny if it's the same as this one. Look, it almost is.
it's a variant.
It's a little cooler. It's got like a
Yeah.
mouth. Okay.
This is like a looks like some pulpo.
It'd be pretty cool if you broke it taking it out, which seems like an almost likely outcome. No, okay, we got it.
You know, there's some
I can't
push-ups.
believe this is still happening, guys.
Yeah, this has definitely been like the longest podcast segment of opening a package.
Ever.
But the fact that you wanted to get it done so fast stopped you from doing something logical like going and getting a knife or like asking someone to bring you a knife. But now here
Oh
we go.
my
Okay.
God, look at this.
Dun, dun,
Look at
dun.
that. It looks like it's from the same artist, the glass artist who made the other
Yeah.
one. Now when you come into the office, you have a little bit of choice.
Twisted and double fisted, the bong hitting bandit. You feel me?
Yo.
You're playing Pana Lush Uno. What's happening?
You know what's the craziest shit that I ever seen was Lush got mad at somebody for dumping out the bong water.
Did I? Yeah.
Like almost like he was gonna drink it.
Nah,
He was like, no,
just like,
don't. He's like, don't do that. I'm like, they're just cleaning it out. All you gotta do is refill it.
What's the significance of the bond water?
nah.
He
it was
wants to
just like-
drink it.
I did not want to drink it. It was like it was the inconvenience of having to refill it. When it was like, come on, bro. We got
Spending
things,
6 seconds in front of
we
the
got
water.
things to do out here, player.
6 seconds in front of the sink, filling it up with water. How was that an inconvenience? You were gonna drink it.
I was not gonna drink it. I've drank bong water before.
Why? Like as a prank?
No, it was at my grandmother's house in New York, and there's like no more weed.
you
And
take-
I'd like,
Wait, that's how you figured you would get high?
well, yeah, there's no other options.
Does it, I never even thought about
Did you get
doing it
high?
to get high.
I mean,
I mean, it was edible, so shit.
I
Did
think
you?
it did a little something. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, but a little something is not what you need because that shit smells so bad.
That Peruvian.
I've gotten it in my mouth before for sure. Like when you go to take a hit and you like do it wrong or whatever, you end up slurping up some of the water when you're young.
Pause.
Yeah, we're gonna see what's up with this young creature.
Can you take one and put it on the ground so that we can have less bongs on the table?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, totally.
That'd be sick. Oh, you could even you could put both down. Damn. I love just having a bunch of bongs around. Anyway, man, what topic to do next? I just okay. Yeah, and Hefe and Wack. Apparently there's an issue. Can we get into that? What is the issue? You made a video about it, but I didn't see it. He mentioned it. What happened? He's mad at you.
So he being messy because he mentioned that, and he just know yesterday on the news I said that. I'm not gonna mention. Talk about the situation.
But Lush didn't put it on the list.
Yeah, I ain't say nothing.
Oh, all right. We can leave it alone if you want, because I mean, yeah.
You want to leave it alone, Ed?
I mean,
we did already.
It ain't no beef. It ain't no situation. I put a segment out yesterday. Ain't no situation or whatever. Like it's good. You feel me? It ain't no beef. If that's what people saying. I think I dropped a segment on that today. I think people just that social media. They dig in to stuff too much because when I dropped the segment, a few other content creators, it's all a monetary game for them, and some gonna spin their narrative. So I think I don't know how many channels, like 3 or 4 channels went and took it like, oh, it's beef, you know what I'm saying? Or what Wack and Hefe are, it could get ugly, and stuff like that. But shit, ain't no beef. Like I said, I do not wish to participate in no social media, imaginary smoke or squander. If you know how I go, people mention your name, it might be a back and forth, but other than that, they gonna say anything beef these days. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna put no beef on camera. That's just not what I'm gonna do.
But I believe he been in the public eye before you and I, bro. So I would assume you'll be more thick-skinned to things that go on. You know what I mean? So when people bring your name up, or if you in content, it wouldn't bother a person as much. Like, nigga, I get all kind of little.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm not gonna speak.
No, I ain't talking about your person. I'm just saying what I seen coming down timelines and stuff based on what I seen. Seem like because he getting at him about certain things and you know what I'm saying. I see he replied to OG Bud from Hoover Under the Groove and like, oh, since I didn't want to put it out I thought he'd be more thick-skinned based on he been out here in the world, in the industry, in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? I know Lush took a whole lot of scrutiny.
Yeah, not a little bit.
Adam had the whole Jason Love saga.
Dead homies.
I get they like bro, bro. Everybody got their turn and it happens. So I was
Jason Love. You talking about the
everybody gets fucked by Jason Love sooner or later.
Nah, so I don't know, man.
Hip hop dude.
No,
that was Jason Lee.
Oh,
no, that's the gay dude. The gay dude that Wack gave a puppy to.
Yo, yeah, you're right.
Who's Jason Love?
The gay nigga, man. He gifted him a puppy.
Jason Love is a giant black porn star that fucked my wife last year, or I guess like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but they gave him like, oh yeah, like they was on him about it. You know what I'm saying?
Jason Lee is the owner of Hollywood Unlocked. He is a gay man and also is in politics. Has office up north in Stockton, but
Jason Lee good at what he do though.
Yeah.
He you know what I'm saying? But
it did not fuck your wife.
I'm not
fuck my wife at this time. Also, Jason Lee, very respected by I know a lot of street dudes who really are not into anything gay, but they'll be like, I fuck with Jason Lee. He's solid.
He has
a good reputation.
I'm not homophobic though.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm not homophobic, but I'm not gifting a gay person a puppy. Nah, nigga, what the fuck? You ain't get enough for your birthday or Christmas.
What if it's the gay homie or like?
Nah, I ain't got no gay homies. But I know gay people that in passing, and I've been like with the school with them and shit, and they cool. But we ain't hanging out.
What if the dog is gay and you're trying to get rid of it by giving it to a gay guy?
How would I know the dog is gay?
You just tell.
He's just fucking male dogs in front of you.
Man, I wouldn't.
He's wearing like assless chaps.
You wouldn't know a dog is gay by being a puppy because they not doing it at puppy age stage. You know what I'm saying? But that's just crazy. But to each his own. But Jason Lee, he upper action line in his in this realm. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay, what else should we talk about? Oh, okay. So, I think we should just watch this video because this just came out. The title of this video from Too Gangster for YouTube: Milk from Hoover Criminals is homeless living on Skid Row.
Again?
Famous YouTuber goes bankrupt. Apparently,
Video. This is old.
no,
I thought he was homeless before. This might be
this is
old.
new. People are telling me that Milk made a video asking for money and telling everybody that he is homeless. So let's check it out. Reminder, we should probably mostly wait till after the talk or pause it because it's going to be hard for them to
What
figure
it
out.
do, YouTube?
What it do,
Spicy,
YouTube?
my
What
boy.
it do? Today is a sad day in America
Not for
because
me.
my boy Milk 74 done went homeless. Right now, he don't know if he's gonna have a place to live. I don't want to see my boy on Skid Row, so let's all donate to his Cash App. This is Milk 74's official Cash App.
Wax the deal. Look, man, I done found myself in some deep shit, really deep shit.
Oh no, man.
Wait a minute.
Hey, hold on.
Wait a minute. I don't found myself in
Man,
some
you not
deep
about to
shit.
be content today, are you?
Oh, man. All right. Here we go.
Hey, where that black girl he used to deal with? I want her Instagram.
Shit, I bet that's part of the problem is
Yeah,
that
I
she
want her
dipped out,
Instagram.
right?
That, where that fly ass balcony you at? That you was living in.
Hell no, not
Not the balcony.
milkster.
Watch when I find that girl he used to fuck with. I'm gonna get up on her.
All right, here we go.
In a hard place, due to an unfortunate situation taking place, I might be homeless in a few days because I done found myself $300 short of my rent now.
He's
Hell
behind
no,
300.
he's scamming.
That's AI, right? That's real.
No, that's his voice.
I'm surprised you didn't say I'm $74 short.
Yeah, 374.
He said
Hey,
300.
hey,
Go fund milk.
No,
74.
he not homeless, bro. He's
What happened?
scamming people.
I was showing Lush. It's on his YouTube.
Yeah, it's on his YouTube. He's just using the audio.
That's fucking insane.
All right, let's see what he's
There's
saying.
no way. it's
Dollars for rent. But the reality is
Yo.
this: they don't kick you out for being behind $300. The most likely scenario is that he's been behind a few months.
I done exhausted every other option that I had. You know, like anything that I done had in my possession that's valuable or I could sell, I kind of done let that shit go over the past year. Whenever
Wow, he really is doing bad. Everything of value, he already sold it for money. I guess he pawned it or something. Let's all send a prayer out from my boy.
unfortunate situation.
So I said a prayer out for my boy.
Right? And I don't have like no family or really nobody else to ask, bro. And
He don't got no family or anybody to.
I love how the dude just repeats exactly what he just said. Partway through this, I'm like, why am I not just watching the original fucking version? Because it's not like he's adding anything to it.
So, what are you talking about? He's
Wait.
adding a lot.
I want to.
Got to sell that ass, my boy. Better get out there and do what
It's
you gotta
getting
do.
spicy, my boy.
Oh yeah, okay. Here we go. 11 hours ago, I'm in serious trouble.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I need
Yo,
that.
and this video is 1 minute and 31 seconds, and that video we're just watching was like 4 minutes. So we probably should have just started with this, but damn,
Believe this.
my
I cannot
boy,
believe this.
look at this.
No way.
That is not groovy.
He's so
Man,
fresh.
not Big YouTube, the inventor of reaction videos.
But
Hell
yeah,
no.
He was just under my comments talking about, yeah, I started this shit up. I'm like, what?
This is what is so crazy to me,
They
though.
say he started. They say he the guy. They say he the inventor of reaction videos.
Bro, think about it. Think about it.
I mean,
This is a dude who sits there and makes videos day in, day out, criticizing other people and their choices, and basically takes on the role of somebody who's like all knowing, who's mega successful in life, who's doing so well that you should just listen to whatever he says in terms of judging other people. And then it actually all comes out, no, he's got to fucking aggressively panhandle from his fans to be able to pay his rent. All I'm saying, you should take a look at the people that you watch on YouTube who are critical of people that are more successful than them. And you should be at least a little bit skeptical, because I feel like there's a lot of Milk fans out there that are watching videos day in, day out and actually think that this is a guy who's got his life together. And then you see this, and this is no hate on him, but you see this and you're like, oh, you're fucked. So, you know, I feel like this is probably educational to a lot of people.
Well, maybe you shouldn't.
Man,
I mean,
he got 157 subscribers. Not to cut you off, much.
157K.
157, yeah, K. That's what I mean. 157,000 subscribers, man. I got like 38,000 subscribers, and man, shit. I be pulling in monthly. I pull in a lot, and I with 157, I would think. He ain't putting no content
But
out.
why is he smoking in every video? Weed costs money.
That's
Maybe
all
you
I'm
need to cut that habit out.
That's how I always feel. And yo, shout out to my boy Young Barry Gordy, but same shit with him, where he'll be like making a video about being homeless and talking about he got no money and he rolling up a backwood, and I'm like, the pack of backwoods is $10. Eighth of weed, even if you get a good deal, is like $20, whatever. I mean, like, you just can't afford this.
You
like,
might have a weed sponsor.
just like, where'd you get this weed?
You might have a weed sponsor.
If I was that down bad that I couldn't pay rent, I would not even consider smoking weed.
He said I was $300 short.
I'd be proud of myself for saving a couple $100 a week or whatever by not smoking weed, because I mean, that's like the number one thing that you don't need, and you're only doing it because it feels good.
I mean,
Hey, bro, he's
It's not like food.
This is a play, bro. He's working his fans for some money.
You think this is like Adam 22 no jumper going broke?
They say he been scamming. Like a lot of people been coming out say that they been paying him for promo and like he only posted like for like a certain amount of hours, and it ain't the agreement terms that they paid for it. So it could be a scam.
No.
For
Man,
sure.
he lying, bro, because you don't pay rent. You was living with the broad.
but I was on a podcast somewhere not too long. I thought it was in Carson or some shit, like around there. And the dude had paid Milk to come on his pod, and he never showed up. You feel me? So like, and he has all the
you burning so
screenshots.
many bridges by doing shit like that.
I didn't want to cover the story or whatever, because it's like, you feel me? I wasn't trying to, but now that I'm hearing all these different allegations, it kind of adds up. You feel me? Obviously,
You can
Milk
pull that
going.
up. You can pull YouTube videos up of dudes telling you like, man, and on Instagram, dudes coming out like, man, I paid him this, and he didn't live up to the agreement. He lied to me, scammed me. Ooh, I'm just like,
Well, your hood is on Fig. Get your whole ass out there and sell that ass, nigga. I don't give a fuck blood on Inglewood, because that nigga said some stupid shit about me, nigga. On blood. I hope you is in a tent, nigga.
Well, it's like when you're
shake that milkshake.
Hey, it's
Shake
hard,
that monkey.
it's hard. It's hard to feel bad for someone when they've like, you know, like are so critical of everybody else.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Like,
Sure, man.
But also, like, how fucking burnt out are you? If you're getting like, I don't know, like 30, 40, 50,000 views per video, that means every time you make one of these shitty ass 10-minute reaction videos, you could probably make like $400, $500, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, that's like pretty fucking significant money. And it means that if you sit around, grind all day, shit, you might make fucking 5 videos, 6 videos. Like, you could make a couple $1,000 in a day making content. How the fuck did you go broke? I don't get it.
Sure.
Have you ever showed a plaque?
I mean, he has 147K.
Have you ever showed a plaque?
I
want to know is these real subscribers, because why are you short $300?
So your shit ain't real subscribers, they'll give you a plaque?
yeah, well, they can refuse to give you a plaque. Yeah.
Huh?
Like,
Yeah,
what I'm
Like,
saying.
run an
Yeah.
audit.
I got
Yeah,
refused.
They can refuse to give you a
Like
plaque.
run an audit on
Yeah.
you.
They didn't want to give me a plaque for 1 million subscribers on that and 22 channel.
But eventually they did.
They just didn't. I don't know. I mean, I ain't
Man,
posted on there in forever.
I think this
really.
might be a play, bro. It's hard to believe you short $300 on
Maybe it's an exit scheme. He's trying to just take off.
gangbangers, go
He's
rob
gonna get.
somebody. Ain't
He's
no
gonna
like-
get like $300 in donation, and he's gonna
Oh,
take
no.
off.
It
So when the
seems,
first time you get a plaque at 100K?
100K, yeah,
it seems like a
100K
joke
or-
though.
100K,
Okay.
and then $1 million.
He can't really like, because I could see him like going tomorrow, like being like, haha, just kidding, da, 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 da. But like,
That's kind of fucked up to do that
Yeah,
to
then
your most
you-
hardcore fans, though.
but like, but $300 is such a small amount. You feel me?
Man,
Like, he's not like,
You go snatch a designer purse and get that shit.
And it's like, how are you this tapped in with all these different people, and you don't have one
Who we tapped
homie?
in with?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's met a lot of people over the years. He should have relationships to be able to be like, yo, can I borrow $300 for like a week? I mean, that's not like a big ask, you know. Like most people, that's like nothing.
Man,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not giving that nigga $300
That's
if I'm from
crazy.
I wouldn't give him $300, but like
If I'm from Hoover,
if
I'm
somebody
not
said
giving him
$300 for a week, I mean, shit, that's pretty chill, right?
But if he got a problem getting $300 for his rent, how you gonna give you my $300 back?
But I think he hasn't been posting that much on YouTube and shit. Like, is he just
He ain't been
slacking?
posting.
No,
He hasn't,
not like
huh?
he used to.
Yeah, he ain't been posting.
But
like
now he
He
make a
deleted
video.
a grip of videos too, like before that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he deleted a grip of videos.
I wonder if he got depressed because that girl left him.
I want to find her.
Yeah, I would like to hear
I'm
from
gonna
her.
knock her down.
But I mean, he got a lot of videos of like 10, 20,000 views, but he got videos here and there. They got like
I mean,
50K.
his views were up before for sure,
Definitely.
like significantly.
definitely
Like,
before.
Actually, a lot of these are like really, it's all about what he's reacted to. Because like, look, him reacting to Gumby calling him out, 50K.
You need to split that with Gumby.
But then he doing reactions too, realistically, probably making some money like that. I don't know. I would have thought that he was doing all right. I would have thought that he was comfortable.
All right or comfortable. That's two different things.
You know, all right.
he definitely got an audience. Like, you know, I don't know. We don't know what the deal is with his YouTube. As
Hey, you know
far
how many
as-
subscribers he lost when he came up to No Jumper?
How many?
Did he?
A lot. I knew at the time the number, bro. They believed in you, bro. Your whole thing was No Jumper bashing, and then you turned around and came up here, and then he lost a lot of subscribers.
For sure, that like was a huge like.
he said, "Did he lost about
No, for real. At the time, I knew how many it was. I just can't remember. It's been too long ago.
Damn.
But he lost a gang of subscribers because they supporting you because they No Jumper haters, and you No Jumper bash, and they're like, hey, they rooting you on, and then you come up here.
Well, yeah, it didn't really make sense because like, what was your real issue without him for real? And then like you were face to face with him.
But like,
It don't even matter if he had a real issue.
but then he
They
came up
supported him
here
for that reason.
and then afterwards, like, it's not like he just like came on here and like, if he had raised issues and said like, hey, I didn't like when y'all did this and I didn't like this, then I think his fans would have been like, oh, that was hard. You used the platform to
Press your
like
line.
ask these questions that we want to hear answer. But he didn't say nothing the whole time. Like, I even tried to kind of open the door for us to talk about the beef, and he clearly didn't have anything to say about it. And I feel like a lot of his fans felt like sort of betrayed by that, much like Trump refusing to investigate Epstein. I feel like it's a similar moment for them. But then after that, I seen screenshots of him basically talking to his fans and saying that he had a whole plan that he was planning to get off in terms of, I don't know what he was going to do, but for whatever reason, he wasn't able to do it.
abort mission.
I mean, I'm not going. I don't believe it. I don't think you were going to do shit. What the fuck are you going to do to me and Brick Baby? You would have got packed out. But I mean, he was acting like that at one point.
didn't-
Booga.
Yeah, you would stand over him and I hit him with the.
Didn't it start with him getting mad that you interviewed like Crip Mac?
That was.
That was the beginning.
I mean, my overall theory on Milk though is just that Milk. I could probably trace it back to and connect it to the fact that he basically was abandoned as a kid and was raised by a mother who, you know, took him in as an orphan. But I feel like he has a really hard time forming any kind of like meaningful bond with anyone, because every single person that I've ever seen try to do anything with him content wise, try to acknowledge his talent in any way, whether it was me, whether it was T-Rail, whether it was fucking anybody, he has just fucked it up.
Nah, keep it real. Keep it real. You dismantled the T-Rail thing.
Okay. The first time around, yes, because T-Rail was still a No Jumper. But then afterwards, they were supposed to do a Milk episode on Back on Fig.
Episode or
and then he
do-
just started hating and talking shit. And that's why he actually did the No Jumper episode, was basically to trash T-Rail with me.
yeah.
Enemy and my enemy is a friend of mine type shit.
Yeah, originally it did start because it was a conflict of interest for with Terrell being over here and like having someone that's like
Right. So
I asked
initially
him
he shut it down.
Initially, I said
You
to
could call it
T-Rail,
ask him. You could
I
say
was like,
ask him.
I don't feel comfortable having you on my platform if you're going to have this dude as a co-host
You gave
on
him
your platform.
what's the ultimatum? You gave him an ultimatum.
I mean, to me, honestly, though, like,
That wasn't groovy.
I don't even
Hey, 'cause
think
he
it's that
full-
extreme. I don't even think it's that out of line. Do you think it's reasonable?
I mean, like,
I mean,
it's, okay, Munchie.
You got to remember how hard Milk was coming for me at that time.
Munchie, you got somebody working for you. You're paying them.
You got to ask me the other way around.
Nah.
You gotta ask me the other way around. So
you're an artist. You gotta.
So if I'm at No Jumper and then I'm doing something on my own channel and I got Frosty up like on my shit. We content together, and now he going at Adam. Adam come on, say he give me ultimatum. Look, Mushy. I'm like, damn, you gonna maybe like boot the homie?
Okay, but remember, Milk actually came to No Jumper looking for like he kicked the door and all that. Remember?
Yeah, it's easy to forget how that shit felt more
Right.
serious at that time. Now
Right.
it does feel kind of burnt out, but at that time it felt like a big deal.
Yeah, no. In real time, it's probably a big deal. But then he looked like a yee though, because AD came out there like, hey, put the camera down. And the camera went
I
off.
got my blick on me.
regardless, like it was still. I don't think Adam is wrong for being like, yo, I don't want you to have somebody that's openly disrespecting me to that degree. When we're getting so much money together and I'm fucking with you like that.
I don't think Adam was
Hell
wrong.
no.
And it just looked bad on T-Rail.
Well, if I'm T-Rail, I wouldn't even want to have that.
And then
on my platform
ultimately
to
it looked
begin
bad
with.
on T-Rail because T-Rail don't fuck with Adam today.
I mean,
Yeah.
But even back then, see, that's still like little weird games. But like, even like on some man shit, like even like that's kind of like petty. That's kind of like
Which part?
like woman shit. Like I'm about to get to it right now. I'm Milk. I'm from Hoover. My homie working at No Jumper. He from Hoover. I'm getting at the dude that got him employed. I'm not gonna never try to get at my homie like, hi, like, bro, bring me up there. Let me come up there and interview me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already knowing I'm getting at the dude that's employing him. Like,
but he wasn't trying to. He was just on back on Fig, which was a separate platform, you know? So it's like T-Rail really don't know Milk from a can of paint. Does not. Yeah, they're both from that area or whatever, but he don't know him from back in the day. And so like he's bringing him onto his podcast as somebody who just over the last couple of years has risen to prominence in large part from talking about me. To me, that's the most basic, bare bones. You don't even have to make it like an employer type thing. To me, that's just like on some homie shit. Like if we're really cool and then you're doing a podcast with somebody who's really going crazy on me, it's not like, because if T-Rail had said, nah, I'm doing a podcast with Milk now, fuck you, I would have said, all right, that's cool. Like, I don't got a problem with you, but I ain't gonna fucking keep paying you to do content with me when you also doing content with this dude that I really don't fuck with like that. To me, I don't even see how anybody could take issue with that. To me, that was just like basic shit.
I think the T-Rail's whole relationship with him was through Smac anyway. Like Smac knew Milk for, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think T-Rail had ever met
Well,
him.
now that I think about it, that was a mistake on T-Rail because he shouldn't have.
Why knew Milk from where? Them two deal with the Milk ain't our age. We don't Milk.
I don't think they knew each other.
That's
How old is-
like,
how
they were
is Milk?
talking to each other, and that's like what got him on the
I don't
pod.
know.
It was
Right.
like,
But I don't think they know
Hey, the
each
whole
other from
thing
back
is,
in the day.
like
Yeah,
common sense to tell you if I'm at No Jumper and I'm doing content over here, it's gonna be a conflict of interest. So I wouldn't pull that in at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that was a bad decision on T-Rail then, right?
I mean, I gave T-Rail the ultimatum and he went with what I was saying, which is metaphorically kind of similar to him being in the club and feeling parched and doing that.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I think that's a sensible move, though, like him removing Milk from the pod at that point, like, to be honest with you.
I mean, if you just look at it on a business perspective, it's like you could either be on No Jumper or you could have Milk as a co-host on your podcast. I mean, I feel like from a straight business, you coming up as a content creator, take feelings out of it, I would have probably made that move too if I was
Now, on the other side, if I'm Milk, I'm like, fuck you, Terrell, after that. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't fuck with you. Like, that's how I would feel. I don't blame him for not wanting to rock with him after that. And that's probably what motivated him to even go on No Jumper, because he, like, he don't rock with you. You know he'll never rock with No Jumper. That was kind of like a fuck you to Terrell, really.
So he was gonna have Milk as a co-host before Smac.
No. But back in the day, like
edition.
within the first year.
So it was
Of them
originally
doing
the
it.
two of them. It was Smac and Terrell, and then they had Milk as like a third. Like my first time when I went back on Fig the first time on their pod, Milk was a co-host. You feel me? That's like that's how I met Milk. He was on they pod. You feel me? Like, but then shortly thereafter, Adam was like, you feel me? You feel? And then
Pull the plug.
yeah, and then he was a. But
Then Milk was back on Fig after that.
there was already like weird energy anyway. Like this, like I would say Milk's relationship to Back on Fig is like the game to G Unit. For being completely honest, like he never really. He's not. I don't think he's a team player. kind of go like maybe psychologically, it goes back to what Adam said, him not having that same type of camaraderie or relationship.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I've never seen him get close to anybody. And I've seen a lot of people try to fuck with him, try to work with him, try to build some kind of relationship because honestly, you're talking about a white boy from Hoover. That's automatically like viral to a lot of people. Like you put him in your content, people are gonna pay attention. People love the idea of white gang members. People are fascinated by gangs in general. So Milk, like even early on after I interviewed him, that was an easy one to me. I was like, yo, I'm trying to like have him on the podcast consistently and stuff because I knew he was going to be a draw. And then I interviewed Crip Mac like 2-3 weeks after. We did talk about Milk for like 1 minute or some shit. It was pretty
Crip
light.
Mac diss.
Yes,
he did, but I don't. It wasn't anything that crazy, to be honest. Like,
but that's what pissed him off. That's what made Milk be like, "Oh,
okay, let me ask you
a tale as old as time." I interview somebody, and then I interview their op, and then they get mad at me.
But
I mean, he got eye busters on his face.
If somebody come on here and diss my hood, am I wrong for being mad at you?
How much are we talking in terms of dissing?
Because
So let me ask you this question real quick. So let's just say he interviewed a nigga from 6-0, right? And not trying to be messy, but like one of that young joints that's like from over there, and that's just his lingo how he talking. He come out and he just be like woo woo and drop the F-bomb. You gonna be mad at him?
I don't got one of the traditional disses though. So if you say how you diss, if you diss how to diss my shit, you doing it deliberately. If Gay Tony not in the room, you shouldn't be saying it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Say if he drop it, I'm not saying if he drop it like on a casual conversation. If he drop it like on some gang shit, he just talking. He like, yeah, you know, in a situation, you know what I'm saying? We ran into some F-bombs over there in the mall, and woo, you gonna be mad at Adam?
Is Adam gonna be mad when we pull up? I mean, is his life?
Well, oh wait, should I? No, not live.
Said interview.
Okay, wait.
Come out on the interview.
I'm saying, because people gotta be prepared for this type of shit.
It's retarded. This is live.
That's a great response.
But, okay, wait.
No,
let's say I'm interviewing a young rapper from 60s.
Okay,
and they are using a derogatory term at least a little bit in the interview. Do you think that I should bleep it out? Well, now, as the case may be, we would bleep it out either way because that word is a big problem on YouTube. But would you feel the way if it wasn't? Because I'm going to be real, like Tommy Guns is on here.
I'm going to tell you why I feel the way
he's
if it wasn't.
talking about chaps and he's talking about whatever they call the norteños and shit. And we're not thinking that we're going to bleep it out. But then meanwhile, the anti-Hoover one, I mean, it's not a word anybody would ever say if it wasn't for the context of this. So I feel like that's one that we would bleep out. It's kind of, it's a blurry line.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to expect if somebody deliberately dissed my hood on camera, I will expect it to be bleeped out because you took your time to bleep out the N word for 4 extras. So if you had that respect for 4 extras, I want the same shit. You
righteous.
And that's what that is. So it feel like I said, it got to be a standard, the same respect. Loose Coochie came up here disrespecting me with props and all kind of shit. I ain't cry about it, but you know, Wack get a certain respect. It should get edited out.
I do kind of feel like gang disses in general. We should probably that's like kind of an easy call.
That's why you need a consultant.
Yeah,
you know, to just like take them all out in general.
Yeah, that should be across the board. If it's deliberate, because some words is gang disses and you're not trying to do it. If it's deliberate, it needs to be bleep. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's some direct disrespect to me, all right, I could take it. I'm gonna shoot it back. But like this and the whole collective, that's a problem.
The kids will find new ways to say shit, but it's like as long as we're not deliberately platforming it, I think, you feel me, it is a good precedent to set to just remove gang disses. Fuck it, you feel me? Like,
yeah, it's probably good. I think it's good. Okay, I did want to make a very important phone call.
The number you dialed.
Bloody pay his bill.
The fuck is that?
Except
who was that? And that nigga Milk homeless and his bill ain't paid.
You guys are gonna love when I tell you who that was.
Who?
I was just trying to call Dejon. So either he changed his number or he blocked my number.
No, I doubt his phone gonna be off. No, I think try it again. Probably went to voicemail.
You think?
No, because sometimes people should be sounding like that. Like,
I think that was basically saying that like the number don't work anymore.
He changed his shit.
He on that Metro.
What you about to call him about?
Because he basically exposed the fact that Smac has been crushing on some trans girls.
I was right there when you said that.
So Dejon made a whole video where he was basically showing how. Wait,
that sounds like a Gen Z.
Man, he showed that they was following each other.
Immediately,
in the comments.
Immediately, I get a text. This is Dejon, new number.
That's a Gen Z summer anthem crushing on a trans girl.
I ain't never know summer anthem.
Dejon, so what's going on with you exposing Smac, man?
Hey man, he brought up my YouTube views on my channel on Sandwich last week. What did he say? He was like, "Oh, his views low, his channel shitty." So I'm like, "Fuck it, let's get the views up."
Yeah.
So, how did you find out about Smac liking all of this trans woman's photos?
I got a gay homie that sent it to me months ago, so I had this in my phone for months and months. I didn't say nothing until Smac spoke about my YouTube views.
Wow. So do you have further ammunition that you're going to be using in these gay wars?
I wouldn't call them gay wars. I don't know why you call them gay wars.
Because you always are accusing somebody of being gay. You said Brick Baby was gay. You said that
7 a.m. sleepovers.
Yeah, what's up?
Huh?
No, Brick said that he pulled up to my house to spend the night. I didn't say that. Brick was on Sharp Podcast and said that.
Wow.
Brick insinuated that.
Brick crazy.
Don't put Brick on my jacket. Brick jumped out the window and said that he spent the night at my house and left at 7:30 on Sharp Podcast.
So
Dejon said that Brick was too short for him. That's what he is.
So wait, you've been getting hit by Rich Trapper?
Come on now, let's be professional.
I'm just wondering.
That's my new co-host.
Whoa, really? And so you're not following? Can we do an official audit of the gay rumors about him?
About Rich Trapper?
Yeah.
Didn't he say that was like his assistant or editor or something that was on Grindr?
Yeah, a lot of people ain't buying that.
Okay, well, I'll ask him tomorrow when we film. I'll ask him on camera for you.
All right, thank you.
Wait, Dejon, were they like, did Smac know they were trans women he was talking to, or did he like, or was it like, did they trick him?
We gotta ask Smac. That's all I'm saying. I just provided the screenshots of him following and the trainee following him back and him liking all the pictures on the trainee page. It's up to y'all to get y'all journalist hat on and ask Smac from Hoover why he was following a trainee.
Okay, we're gonna ask him. We're gonna figure it out. Thank you, Dejon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that ain't the type of content I cover.
Wait, is that
he's not from Hoover? Right?
No,
he's from Trouble.
But they allies.
Right. Wait, is that your first like conversation that you've had with?
I feel like I called him about something else on the news or something.
Okay,
but it has been a while.
All right,
but damn, yeah. So they're putting that on Smac. So Smac's having a rough week because
he might not know. He could have just. I could see his dumb ass not even knowing.
But he's denying the entirety of it. So I don't know. I'm kind of lost. I'm not sure if he's like wearing it or not. Like I feel like there's part of him that just wants to admit it. And don't want nothing to do with it.
I'm not tripping. Because I'm thinking in my head, right? Because it's one thing about it. Because I'm trying to go about it like yeah. My mind is thinking like, did he know? Because you got some trans out here, motherfuckers looking like women, and it could be like you don't know who the fuck you following on Instagram. You just see a fat ass, or you see something that look foreign. You see something that piques your interest, and you start following and liking pictures, and then you come find out,
and then all of a sudden you're jacked like Jess.
What? They try to do what's the one girl name? I think her name like KKV something. Like man, it's like a little thick broad that be like on Instagram and all that with the long ass tongue.
Yeah, Cash. Yeah. KKV Cash.
Yeah, they try to come out and say she was trans.
Hell no.
And then, man, look, like a year ago on Instagram, it was going around. Everybody was like she was trans, and then you had all the bras coming out like, look at all you weird ass niggas liking her pictures and this and that. And then they corrected that shit. Then bitches felt stupid. Like, man,
but Adam need to take tell him to send you the screenshot.
He already like posted it.
No, because if I remember right, he said that was a trans porn star.
The one that he's feeling.
I ain't gonna say he feeling them.
The one that Smac was trying to snuggle up with.
That he followed.
But see, the fucked up thing about this.
I'm saying if you a porn star, like you got some notoriety, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be in a bio or something?
But the problem
I don't even know one trans. I can't know my mama. I ain't even heard. I can't even name you one trans porn star.
Well, guess what? They got an emoji.
Smac can.
No, hey, they got a flag and an emoji, bro. So like you gotta be aware of shit like that. So you might be riding behind one. They flagging it. You know what I'm saying? They letting you know that you might, hey, pull over, look at your number. Like, we got to be aware of this type of shit, bro, because you'll get snuck.
Some all bad lingo.
Yeah, I mean, Smac in response to this basically said that he hopes that Dejon gets AIDS and that it's like fast acting AIDS so that he'll die really quickly.
Tough acting AIDS.
Tough acting AIDS, yeah. So he wished death on Smac over this.
We don't.
Or on Dejon.
No shit. You ain't even got. If you got AIDS, you're gonna die. I mean, you about to die. HIV, you still hanging on, can take medication day to day. But
I feel
once
like
you got
now,
AIDS, but
AIDS
is full blown.
Let's say expedition.
I feel like you can live with AIDS pretty good now.
No, AIDS is full blown.
You don't think?
You gone. It's full blown. That's HIV.
That's a death sentence.
Okay.
Shit, Easy died in like a couple months.
No,
type
but
shit.
that's when we found out.
Yeah. You got AIDS, it was over with. You got HIV, you still good. But AIDS is over with.
Everybody out there with protection, bro.
Yeah, exactly, Trojan, man. I believe that. I believe
Bearskin condoms go brazy.
Damn. I believe technologies.
So, okay, question. Let's say that Smac actually met up with this porn star and got some top because he is Smac from back on Fig. And he didn't know. Is he going to be put off?
No.
Or is it going to be accepted?
He didn't know.
He didn't know.
He just got some top.
No, he didn't know though, bro. He was tricked.
Got some top from this stripper chick.
You know what our honest
Got some top from this trans chick.
Hey,
She wants BOF.
I believe if a trans person give a dude some head and don't let him know that they're trans, I think that person should go to jail for rape. Because that wasn't
be a charge.
I've had a lot of trans people tell me they agree with that.
No, for real, because that's not consensual, bro. I didn't ask for that.
How did that?
Yeah. No, for real.
Okay. Are you familiar with the term stealthing?
That's when you take the condom off. Yeah.
So, and that's a sex crime. If I take the condom off and put it back in, at that point it's not consensual.
I've done it.
And you will go to jail for that.
It's not good.
You will go to jail for that.
I had a girl freak out, run out of the house one time because she realized I've been fucking her for 20 minutes with no condom.
Damn.
Back in the day. I felt bad.
Yeah,
I was so fucked up, I didn't know what I was doing.
It's called stealthing, bro.
I was at 77 police station with a dude, right? That came through that motherfucker from 40s. So boom, he come through there, you know, in the tank. I get locked up. I seen bang on the bro. What's up? Where you from? I got from 40s. I'm like, hey, Trey Gangsters. Boom, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, your name Ant. I'm like, yeah.
Y'all stealth?
We talk, right? So the cold part is just the shit that he was locked up in jail for. Like, motherfucker did some bullshit. So I'm like, man, what you locked up for? He like, man, I ain't even trying to talk about it. I'm like, man, like, no, she locked up. He like, man, some bullshit.
No, we talking about
so
it.
Long story short, he spilled the story out. He meet this broad. Broad pull up on him. He trying to get the pussy. Broad saying, oh, no, I'm on my period, this and that. You know, I give you some head.
That's what they all say.
He gets some head. While he getting the head, he like, man, you know, I'm getting some head. So I guess this motherfucker ain't forgotten told me that they on their period. You know, he like, I get the feeling I'm feeling on the ass. You feel me? Like, I get the feeling on the ass. So I go down further trying to feel some pussy. He like, I feel balls.
Oh!
Beat the motherfucker up, right? Get on him. The motherfucker get on, run up the street, call the police. He go to jail, end up in the police station with me. He end up getting a DA reject though.
Right. He's supposed to act out there. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
like,
fair.
man, I'm like, hold on. I'm like, what? He like, man, yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
We're the
I'm
laws
like,
to protect us.
See, now he heard period, but what they really said was, I have a penis. I have to give you time.
No, that ain't straight, bro.
No, for sure he got tricked though, but it was just crazy. Like, he got that DA reject though, but like, and then to be a motherfucker out there playing that game, trying to trick a motherfucker like on some shit like that.
They're lucky I ain't the president, because all transgenders that have an identifying mark, like a barcode or something. No, for real, because nigga.
Dictator money.
But that'd be really awkward for Smac.
I ain't gonna put that on Smac, man, because I don't know the totality of the story. You know what I'm saying? He could be following the thing back, thinking, you know what I'm saying? He a bad bitch.
He didn't know there was a GERB.
Yeah.
There's
it's highly possible. Cindy Starr ruined Chingy career.
Yeah. He didn't even hang out with her. He just took a picture.
Starr was in front of Designer on stage, and he hyper. He got his tongue out dancing behind her. Him, I mean, nigga, Cindy Starr was on your lap. You knew Blair was a boy.
Yeah.
On who lap? Designers?
No, Cindy Star was on Adam lap.
I had a stanky knee.
You got balls on your lap, nigga. That's crazy.
They call me ball knee. On the block, ball knee. No,
Ball knee,
I was just trolling. I thought it was funny. A lot of people were very
Hey,
disturbed
but
by that.
Eddie Winslow cut blood shit off. Eddie Winslow paid for his blood.
Man, she
For Cindy Star to
capping.
get-
She's lying.
Because
Because she said that multiple times. She was on the Breakfast Club years ago saying she got her dick removed. And then she's on here saying that fucking Eddie Winslow got her dick removed. She's lying.
I think she told you like it take too long to heal and she be busy, right?
But he said he was into some wild shit. I seen that Vlad interview. He was
bro.
definitely popping it. So
That's not straight, bro.
Yo, he was sitting there with me saying, bro, when I look at her, I don't see nothing but a woman.
Who said that?
Alright.
You?
Darius, aka Eddie Winslow, yeah.
Hey, what's his
I'm
real
just like,
name?
he's
Darius.
like leveling with
What
me.
you think
Like,
Cindy
he's
Star
thinking
real
that
name
I'm gonna
is?
100% agree.
Cindy Star, what you think? Guess his real name.
They're
Sean?
I
They're
forget.
both named Darius.
That's fucked up.
I'm gonna ask, what is Sydney Starr's dead name?
Sydney's a sexually ambiguous
Cedric.
name, though.
Man, this shit is crazy,
Sydney, you
bro.
could be a boy or a girl named Sydney.
Is Google is too woke to tell me.
You gotta
Sydney
ask-
Starr's dead name is not publicly known.
No, you gotta ask chat. What's that shit called?
ChatGPT?
That shit beating Siri.
No, we should really ask Grok because Grok is like the least woke.
Grok is outside.
Grok is straight banging Hitler gang on everything.
Yeah.
It's horrible
crazy.
having kids born into this generation, bro.
Because they might see some trans shit.
No, it's just like
For sure.
it's way more accepted now. And then it's like they got gay people in every series, every movie. Y'all not gonna integrate this shit to the schools because my kids go fail that class.
The gay class.
Like no, they talking about like integrating that into the schools into like a class like about the trans and shit.
Yo, like even at this age when we're looking at elementary schools and shit, you can kind of sniff it out that some of the schools are a little more conservative and some of them are like super woke. Like some of them have like, we believe in teaching 4-year-olds not to be racist and shit like that. And you'll be like, all right, I'm gonna kind of take that you guys are a little out there. That
They're gonna have drag queens reading bedtime stories. and all that.
like you kind of got to read between the lines.
They really be doing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Shit crazy,
They really
bro.
be doing that.
I mean, fucking a
We just
porn
gotta
star
pray,
gave
bro.
us a copy of How to Raise an Anti-Racist Baby when we had our kid.
That's crazy. That
Why you though? Why they just think?
Yeah. Like
How to Raise an Anti-Racist Baby.
What
I
made
don't
that
know.
person give it to you in particular?
Probably because it was 2020. And that was just the wave at the time.
aren't y'all low key like mixed race anyway? Like
She's Armenian, but everybody thinks she's white. I don't
she's
know.
not really white.
Yeah. I mean, if you know what's going on, Armenian ain't white.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. But I guess it's not Mexican or black.
Well,
So
they like what fall in the category like Persian.
Yeah, Middle Eastern for sure. Yeah, but it's the borderline, like where they have like a little area right in between Europe and the Middle East.
But okay, this is the weird thing is I realize this now is that your chick, her category, you get to kind of be lit in that category. So like if I was married to Jenny 6ix9ine, I mean, I'm lit in the Mexican fan page world, right? They're gonna be talking about me every fucking day, nonstop, something for the Mexican community to pay attention to. If I was in a relationship with Lotto, I'm gonna be on the Shade Room every day. They're never gonna it's 21 Savage. We're gonna have a whole conversation, but it's gonna be crazy. Like if I was with Lotto,
but let's be fair. If you're in a relation with Lotto, that trumps all races. Like you're like,
okay, Lotto might
super
not be the
jointed up.
best example because should probably be choosing
Cash
somebody
dog.
else. Okay, boom, sure, maybe. But either way, I'm saying like the Shade Room has 20 million followers. Like if I'm dating Cash Doll, I'm fucking lit with
sure.
black women.
For sure.
I'm dating an Armenian woman. Very small number of Armenian people on Earth in comparison to Mexicans and blacks and whites and everything else.
A lot of them are in Glendale, like a large percentage.
So I'm saying is that I realistically, if I could have gone back, I might have chose to date a more popular race.
I feel like you should just run the whole Middle Eastern card. You got to just have, you feel me, Dubai chocolate dripping and all that.
Do you think there's like a Chinese Shade Room?
Hell yeah. For sure.
No, if I dated like a real Chinese woman, like she's like out there, like we never see each other. She's just over there.
There's a red room. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but we need Armenian shade room. I bet that exists.
I mean, Kardashians is like super mainstream.
You will never get an Armenian shade room ever.
But they appeal to
They
like
too close
normal
knit.
people.
They not playing.
Yeah. Damn, we need Armenian shade room. Whatever. Much love to everything420.com for making sesh life way too easy. Whether you're re-upping the stash, planning a party, or spicing up your date night, they've got you. You could get a box just like this in the mail. We've got hemp stizzy infused gummies. We've got gummies out the ass. These things will leave you on the floor. We got more gummies right here. We got pre-rolls. Somebody was looking for a pre-roll earlier. I wish I had this. We got all kinds of good stuff. Blue Raz Lemonade Exotic Infused Gummies. These things could have you on your ass in a state of disarray. Shout out to everything 420. E420 is the app, and they are the plug. They're always fast, always discreet. Don't forget to use the code NOJUMPER at checkout. All right, that's the end of our sponsorships for this stream. Anyway, it was revealed by a sleuth on Reddit, and I hate to talk about these guys because normally I never do, but it was revealed by a sleuth on Reddit that the chain that T-Rail bought for Smac, $1,200.
Some moisey?
Is that giving him a fake chain? Is that a way to portray that? Or is that a legitimate chain?
I mean...
Or is it a chain that's pretending to be something that it's not?
It's a bust down, right? It's a bust down. It's like a custom piece. It's a back on fig piece, right? That's the one they talk about. That should be more than $1,200
if it was the real deal. Yeah, for sure. It looks like
I thought you said somebody stole it.
Yeah.
No, that turned out to not be true.
I figured that.
We were misled.
You said he was in the closet without a chain.
It's like it's still like it's a kind gesture to give somebody like a moissanite chain. Like, a lot of people be flexing shit like that, but you know.
Yeah, I mean the fake chain thing is kind of like I don't know. I mean, like, what are you expected to give someone? I guess it's like because it looks like a chain that would be worth like $50K. So then you find out it's $1,200, and you're like,
where did this source come from, though?
We have a Reddit link.
I'm surprised even that the rope itself wouldn't be more than $1,200.
Is it just is they just on Smac this week or something?
I don't know. Yeah, you got trans accusations, fake gold accusations. All right, this is the screen recording that this person uploaded of where the chain came from. Because even before this came out, people were pointing out like that nobody had tagged the jeweler, which I guess nowadays people consider that a pretty damning thing, just off rip. That
you gotta tag Tracks NYC.
I mean, if you don't tag it makes sense though, because it's like when you see people really buy some ballin' ass shit, they might tag the jeweler.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I was like wondering.
I've never had jewelry that was dope enough for people to even think was fake. So
there's like a weird part of like hip hop is that like you basically like have to act like you're rich, I guess. Like, which I've just never like. To me, really like. Having a fake chain just makes sense. Like, fucking, because what the fuck do I care? It's like a good way to pull the wool over people's eyes.
They take pictures of the menu these days. You notice people post taking pictures of the menu? That's just like the
food.
Not
just
even
to show the cost.
The menu. I'm like, why is they taking pictures of the menu?
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
The only problem is like with gold, like I would totally wear like a fake chain, but eventually it's going to start fading and it's going to start like certain places once you sweat on it. That's why real gold is like so valuable, because no matter what, you could always wear that shit. You never have to take it off for real. Like,
I just want to end with some lyrics that came to mind from this whole saga. Rest in peace to young Scooter. Fake chains turn the N-word neck green. Young Scooter, I'm a human money machine. How the fuck you real and your chain fake? Why the fuck you wear your jewelry to your court date? Way before this rap shit, the streets set me straight. Long live a man.
Scooter.
That sounded personal.
He was talking that shit though.
Who was he talking to?
I mean, he
Sounded like he was talking to Smac, if I'm being honest.
He was the king of just saying some shit that sounded really simple, but was actually kind of like interesting.
Scooter was clearly outside.
Why the fuck you wear your jewelry to your court date?
It's good advice.
He talking about a nigga from down the street he don't get along with, for sure.
Man.
You talking about court dates and shit?
Young Scooter, I'm a human money machine.
That's what they be doing, man. Like a lot of these dudes be doing that, though. I don't know about their situation, but like even rappers, like a lot of dudes be buying that moissanite jewelry or that jewelry that it's gonna pass the diamond test. That's why I tell them, like, look, put that shit inside that jewelry machine that you close. You can't beat that. Like
Yeah,
on
exactly.
everything, you can't beat that. That tester can get beat on the day. Some motherfuckers even trying to come up, hey, little tester, man, get that shit up out of here. Let's take that shit to the machine that you put it in, like, and it's when that shit light up. You can tell what color.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like with the tester, it don't mean shit. That'll like, because people get the diamond dust. You feel me? It's not even moissanite, and they'll still pass sometimes. Like yeah, you gotta, like you said, YK. At the shop, it'll have the actual box that can get to the bottom of the value of diamonds and all that clarity. And
if I gave you a chain that looked like hella cool, like it looked valid, but you knew that it was $1,000, would you be like straight up hyped, or would you be like, I'm gonna feel a little weird wearing this because it's got a certain perception around it, or like, I mean, I guess the answer would be different for everybody, because I feel like you guys both wear jewelry.
Would you feel weird giving it out, being that you got the bread you got?
No, $1,000 still sounds like a lot.
Okay.
Here's a real answer from me. I would be hyped.
A lot of buzzballs.
I would be hyped on the gesture, like
20
1,000%. In the back of my head, it would be like, oh, it'd be tighter, but I'll still probably wear the shit. Like, I don't know if I would like be brought to tears and all. Like, you feel me? Like,
Smac has been brought to tears by multiple chains now.
Yeah, like
This tick.
This is part of the.
What was the first? Oh, the first chain was
the big chief one back in the day.
I would be like,
Immunity chain, right?
Nah, it was a big chief chain, right?
the weed brand that they was fucking with.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yo, these are 5,000 milligrams total, 250 milligrams per gummy. I'm scared, bro. What is this gonna do to me? You think I should do it?
Yeah.
I just don't know like how powerful it's gonna be compared to like shit I take in the past. Because think about it, 250 milligrams. If that was
edibles be
regular edibles, that'd be insane.
Like
I want to try these.
I mean, what am I scared of? I don't really got to do anything for the rest of the day.
You got to drive. What you mean?
That don't mean nothing. Wait, you scared to drive off an edible?
Bro, like,
I mean, shit.
Munchie, you was talking about the thizzles. I would be driving off the thizzles and like, I mean, like I was Batman, bro. I was going.
Guess what the fuck
I'm
happened
pill
last
clean.
night,
I can
bro.
fuck
So
with the
look,
fizzles.
man, guess what the fuck happened last night?
What happened, man?
Man, so look, I come do the news yesterday, right? But the night before, I didn't go to sleep.
That tastes like I'm gonna get high.
Like the night before, I didn't go to sleep, right? I take like a little power nap like throughout the day, so I'm up watching like Netflix and all like little hood movies and shit. And so by the time I'm thinking I'm about to go to sleep, it's 6:30. I gotta drop my daughter off at summer school. I drop her off at summer school, so when I go back to the house, I don't get no more sleep. Long story short, I don't get no sleep the whole day. So last night, when I leave from locking my shop up, man, I fucking fell asleep at a stoplight for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
So look, I don't even remember this shit. When I came to,
On a major street?
on a back street on,
Okay.
83rd and Dinker, right?
Okay.
But when I came to, guess who had woke me up? The police.
No.
Police had knocked on the window. Man, I opened my eyes. I looked up. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm trying to think in my mind, like, when the fucking traffic stop happened? so I roll the window. I'm like, what's up? Hey, we got a call. They was like, you know how long you been right here? So when I look at the time on the dashboard, I'm like, man, look, Man, I just left from my shop probably like 10 minutes ago, bro. My shop down the street. Like, so they like, all right, well, we got a car. They like, man, you all right? Well, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, you on the influence? I'm like, no, shit, I'm just tired. I ain't been asleep. But they was cool, though. They just asked me my name, ran my name, brought me my ID back. I was like, you cool? I'm like, yeah, man, I live down the street, man. You feel me? They let me go on about my way. But I was like, damn, that was crazy.
It wasn't like, you don't know this guy, Adam 22.
Yo, and Donnie, can you show the screen for a second? Is it just me, or this is what I picture you looking like when you go to bed at night?
Is that Papa Smurf?
Nah, that's Sleepy. That's not a Smurf. That's a Sleepy Dwarf. Sleepy, one of the 7 dwarfs. I don't know. I picture Ant going to sleep at night with a little cap on, like.
And you have the candle.
Hell no.
You blow out the candle.
Yeah, he has a candle.
You get the whole fit.
No, you got like matching pajamas with the footsies and a little cap.
Yeah, why is that? Why is that?
And he's drinking a cup of hot cocoa at night.
Mushroom coffee.
The last thing you do is blow out the candle. But why was the hat a part of that fit? Like for like cartoons.
I don't know. Why does this make sense? Why do we all know what I'm talking about? That like that certain swag that only like a cartoon character from the 60s could have had.
I feel like there's a huge nose. Like the cartoon guy has a huge nose.
I love just a sleepy cartoon character in general. I just love cartoon characters. I love Pigpen. The stinky
Pigpen was definitely the most outside of all the Peanut Gang by far. I mean, he came through with the grime and the grit on him.
Yo, exactly. A lot of people don't got that grit, but you can really feel it on him.
Yeah.
I like Snoopy, like turning his fucking doghouse into a battleship. He's like, he's in like a fighter jet.
Schroeder was a square. He probably didn't even like pussy because what's her face was trying to throw it at him the whole time, and he was just worried about math equations. You feel me? Like,
I know, but that mentality, he knew he was in it for the long haul.
He for sure is a Harvard graduate.
Bro, you watching the Billy Joel documentary?
No, but I'm
what a fucking legend.
For sure a legend, and some of his daughters like went to high school around the same time as I did. So
they were out here?
Yeah,
he's a Long Island legend.
Yeah.
I wonder if he lived out here for a while.
For sure, like some of his kids grew up out here. Definitely. And he was
Billy Joel,
one of the great songwriters of all time.
Billy Joel is one of those you know how you have artists that you like your parents were listening to when you were really little, and you have like a relationship with their music because it feels like the world has never existed without this music. There's just certain artists that are like that to me, like the Beach Boys. Like, to me, those are like the Beach Boys. Like, they just, when I was a kid, that was such a common thing to be played around my house. And same thing with Billy Joel and Elton John and Marvin Gaye and all that type of shit.
The Beach Boys is literally the first music I liked ever when I was a kid. The first song I ever liked was Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys.
Which I often changed to Parker Ann for my daughter, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah. And it's weird with, what's his name, Brian Johnson? No, that's the Liver King. Brian Wilson died, and like I never really realized like how respected as a artist he was.
One of the greatest like songwriter producers of all time.
It's crazy.
Inventor of the wall of noise. Like the entire way people record music today is changed because of the album Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys.
Bro, they think that Taylor Swift might be dropping her album on the 12th, on August 12th.
The Swifties.
Get that Tay-Tay.
Bro, there's a lot of hints leading up to this. She signed some girl's poster and she wrote like hi, or like wrote like 12 eyes. My girl knows about all these crazy fan theories. And so
is there a possible Bieber feature?
I don't. I think that her and Bieber are like recently like mended because she was not fucking with Bieber at all because of the Scooter Braun thing. But now Bieber's on his own, so I feel like maybe they are gonna have something to do with each other. But she like doesn't really put that many, like any project, like if it even has like 1 or 2 features, that's like a lot.
Yeah, no, she don't need no features. But like I just feel like that would cement Bieber for low key Artist of the Year potential.
Oh man, Bieber is such a goat.
The Beeves.
You know what?
Beeves going up.
All right, boy, you got the fever, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he was talking about this, Pills. Pop you one on a boat with a bad bitch and then slap that Bieber. See what happened, bro.
That motherfucker, that gummy right there. That motherfucker was strong as a motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
The gummy? I know it tasted so strong, and I'm like starting to feel it already.
Yeah, like y'all don't feel hesitant to do a drug if you don't see me like all excited to take it. Like,
I mean, it's 250 milligrams. That sounds like a lot. But
I never
whatever.
be trusting what any of that shit ever means.
Hey, it's me and Aunt Hefe, and we don't care about anything but what the check says.
That's right.
Yo, I had a crazy idea for a music video collaboration with Aunt Hefe, and I threw it his way today, and he was just basically like, I like it. It's gonna take the world by storm.
I'm fucking with that. I got
Man.
That's
In
a
more
Trey
ways than one.
Faciente.
Yeah.
I think people are going to enjoy NFA's verse on the cipher, and I'm not going to talk about a secret song that somebody else at this podcast has, but yeah, I ain't even going. I do not want to spill the beans.
We got to figure out when to drop that shit because fucking I leave Wednesday night.
You mean tomorrow night, brother?
Yeah. And I'm not going to be back till Monday, so we
Hey,
can't
guess
really
what?
shoot the video this weekend or anything.
Listen. Every time you leave, something happened. You went to New York. It was the suspect shit. You
You're
went
right.
to Texas. It was the 607 Hunk shit. So you leave tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, you're saying that Thursday and Friday are hot
You
zones.
forgot the Travis Ford thing.
So
too.
who gonna be on the Wack and
I was there for that.
on Thursday?
We're going to pre-record.
The day you got back.
Yeah, no, definitely. Wait, what is this? Has like a gummy built into the end of it, or is that just like a colored cap? Oh, sorry, I get easily distracted. No, yeah, I did tell them like, yo, we should try to line up some content for Thursday and Friday. I don't know exactly what that would consist of, but
Yeah, I think maybe just no fights or gang beef.
Maybe a gospel guest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Maybe a gospel.
Because every time
we'll keep it. We'll keep
Lecrae.
it gospel.
Kirk
Yeah,
Franklin
Lecrae.
Munchie B interview.
Nah, for real, I mess with Kirk.
We did a nice G Uno interview today.
Yeah, shout out
That
to
went
you.
crazy.
Yeah,
That went crazy.
I mean, G Uno. I'm just saying, man. I think
Better than
lyrically, G Uno is up there with Nas.
Nas.
See, now you trolling. Why you gonna do that, man? Nas.
Okay, I'm exaggerating slightly, but I feel like G Uno is very good.
I can't even say that because he said I was trash, so I can't.
Wait,
I
G Uno
can't.
said you were trash?
Beat to my face.
Why you didn't diss him?
I was like,
Why you didn't get at him with your pen game?
I didn't feel like my.
It wasn't studio
you feel
worthy?
me? Like, I was just like, man, you just seen the wrong video to think that. You feel me?
What about we set up a Lush versus G Uno freestyle battle? Not a battle rap,
No, there's.
but you just we
No,
put on
just-
beats.
But,
You can't do anything written.
No, he'll want to.
I feel like you can't enforce
As
that.
long as like he can't beat me up afterwards.
He's not going to beat you up.
All right, like there's like a no beat up clause, no paid clause.
Hell no. You're going to die.
I don't think anybody really wants to really play with me.
You're
like
going to
that.
die playing with G Uno.
No, I don't think like anybody wants. It's not even about him. I don't think anybody wants to play with me like that. Like
What? Lyrically?
freestyle rapping. Like,
Is that even a thing anymore, though? Like competitive freestyling? Because everybody would just like come with a written, right? Like, how do you prevent that?
no, like there's like okay, so
You can tell when somebody freestyling or
not,
crazy.
so any like competent freestyler has crutches that they always go back to, and there's certain things, and then like let's say like it's the battle rap era, I'm gonna have certain things. I'm gonna have shit for tall white boys. I'm gonna have certain shit for this type of person, that type of person. I'm gonna have shit for, you feel me, skinny people, fat people, black people, Asian people, whatever, you feel me. I'm gonna have, and then
Sure.
like, but I'm like amazing though. You feel me?
For the show. Yo, and I just want to remind everybody that on August 9th, aka not the upcoming Saturday, which would be like, 4 days from now, but the Saturday after that, August 9th, we are doing this crazy no jumper host search. A lot of the different no jumper hosts are going to be in the building. We are going to be having 30 or more hardcore no jumper fans who want to be part of what we have going on this platform. They are going to be here. We are going to be creating content with them all day live. I say all that to say,
Baddies is included.
either send a DM to josh@nojumper.com. If you want to get all the information, go to my Instagram, scroll down a little tiny bit, and you're going to see the flyer on my Instagram. And in addition to that, if you're just a fan, clear your calendar for August 9th, because at 10 a.m., we are going live, and we're expecting to be live until the wee hours of the morning, like possibly going past midnight. We'll see how it goes though. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. It's going to be probably one of our best days for content ever, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's going to, again, I wish it was a full 24 hours, but I know we'll make it an eventful.
If we find enough buzzballs, then maybe we will make it till the 10 a.m. the next day. I don't know though, dude. Like, even for me, like I'll start checking out like even me doing an interview at 8. Oh, I'm feeling it. Like I'm feeling the fact that I've been up for 12, 13 hours now.
It's categories.
What, the game?
No, Adderall.
Hey, you know our next cipher, man. We busting on Munchie, man.
Oh yeah.
We gotta unload on him?
Don't say nothing.
Man.
Don't say nothing.
Munchie jacking us. He got the jack move going.
I don't think he heard it.
I didn't listen to it. Yeah, you're right.
He was asleep.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm not gonna lie. Because that's gonna. I have a whole.
He's how to robbing us.
Okay, yeah, he's how to rob it. On some real shit. If we drop the cipher and then like within a couple of days that drops, like it'll be insane. I don't know. That was
wow.
But y'all, you know, every grown ass man is free to do what they want, clearly. But that was like when I heard that, I was like, ooh, yeah.
I went crazy, yeah.
A little crazy.
I told you my only complaint.
Yeah, I ain't would, you know.
But nah, I'm not gonna lie. Munchie Karat, that's another conversation for another day though. With that being said, the no jumper cipher is in the
He said we got shit about
completion phases. So we just gotta, you feel me? I guess we might have one final surprise verse we gonna see.
That's a factoid. We're still trying to figure out exactly how we're going to end this thing. All right, I got to be off of this shit in like the next 10 minutes.
Why don't we read super chats?
Oh, fuck. We got to do that. All right. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to save some of these topics for maybe like tomorrow.
Super Gerbs.
Super Gerbs.
Okay. Fan funding. Here we go. Let's scroll on up to the top ski. Here, I'll gift you this one, the Everything 420 lighter. It'll guide you well through the world. Tasty Bites by Sabia Hamid, Keldrick Hodges, Ace Ducey, and Donovan Harris. Shout out to y'all for becoming members. Bully Breaker sent $5, said, Adam, first, the chain got snatched and that was debunked. So now it's fake. You got to get off Reddit, man. You can make better content. Reddit narratives suck. He's saying that I basically need to stop picking on Smac. I'm sorry, man. Until we have an official peace treaty, I'm like Israel. I got to keep bombing these motherfuckers. I don't care what's going on the floor, man. Shit is happening. Toxic Media, welcome to the Wack Pack. Appreciate the support. Alcoholic Gamer said,
my guy.
Wack's biggest excuse was, Adam, I got a call and I saved you. If I wasn't here, bad things would happen. Don Julio, lemonade, cherry vodka, enjoy drinks on me. Yeah, that's definitely a narrative that I have been annoyed with at times.
You wanted to fight damn near.
Gangsters. All right, as long as we're just gonna stereotype gangsters in general, that's like one kind of annoying tick that a lot of times you'll see a gang member and they'll just start telling you how something bad was going to happen to you and how they saved you. That's like a very common thing.
But that's not only.
What do you mean by gangsters? Like, who else you heard that from?
Well, let me give you an example, Munchie.
That's it. Just
no, it's not just gangsters.
It's a stereotype.
No, Italian people.
Oh yeah.
Yo, if I was there. This
they wouldn't have took your car.
Yeah.
I would have killed them.
I would have slapped the Stromboli out.
LaGuerre Ventures said, Wack is way off on Stan G and R&B is an online personality. 22, what's the origin of Rich Trapper's beef? Trapper beef is Wack. Honestly, I was cool with Rich Grinder, and then he even like called me. We had a fucking half-hour conversation one day for some reason. I don't know why. And then one day he just switched up and decided he was a fucking no jumper hater. So I don't really give a fuck. He can do whatever he wants.
Marxist Gleek.
There's a whole narrative about him claiming sets and then not claiming sets. It's not necessarily for me to document, but I've been hearing some weird things about Buddy, so I don't know. Okay. Keith,
Hey, shouts to my homie Mac Myron in Pontiac, Michigan. He calls for what he said instead of Buddy, he'd be like Buddy Juice. Like, hey, Buddy Juice is tripping.
What the fuck? That's some foul slang. It sounds gross.
What's up with Buddy
smelly.
Juice?
Buddy juice.
Keith STR said it's because Wack is your friend. He doesn't do it to friends. Come on, Adam, stop acting dumb, bro. The gig is up. You've been around to understand, bro. Wow. Yes, I understand. I have been punked out, just like how I deserve to be called out and for being punked up by 4Extra into not doing the B Braze interview at that time. I gotta stop letting people just fucking call these shots, but man, I'm just balancing so many fragile personalities, dude. Jay Smith said Adam has been talking for 2 hours straight. Suck my cock, Jay Smith. I'm trying to chill. Keith,
thanks for the dono, Jay Smith.
Yeah, right. Donate to this. Keith said, Adam, if you know gang members are ridiculous and don't act the same you do to content, why do you tease them and then laugh when they get ridiculous? Man, I'm just trying to build out here with the people. I can't predict everybody's reactions. Daddy Logic said, Adam, no one is going to Stan G's YouTube about Wack. Also, Wack and Brick are real life ops. You're being delusional. We see your narcissistic manipulations, sir.
I'm not going to lie, Daddy Logic, pause, first of all, on that name. But like, this is like a super chat from 6 months ago.
Right. I mean, but he's saying this about me saying that Wack spreading that fake rumor about Brick's girl is the same as Stan G saying whatever about his girl, which to me, those situations still are the same.
Yeah, how does it make a difference if they're, what is a, first of all, real life op or not? That makes no difference. Brick was a host on the show.
Yeah.
And was like, lies were being made up about his girl.
And he's saying like Wack and Brick are real life ops. Number one, never seen each other in real life. Yeah. Number two, Stan G and Wack, I think, are way more likely to fight if they saw each other than Wack and Brick. I'm just going to be real with you. Anyway, thank you for the $5. Precise 100 said West Side Playboy Hustler Crib. Shout out to all my lokes. And what's up? Hey,
what up?
Shout out to him. Then Reap Cash sent $20. Said Adam, Wack 100 is 100%. Wack is 100% wrong. It's all content, but fuck that industry low. Mellow Racks is the new superhead of the rap game. You can't hit it into you do the feature and clean the song, then you get that WAP.
All right.
Can I explain this to the people of what he's talking about?
Yeah. But
so Mellow Racks, I actually interviewed her back in the day. She's a dope rapper. I think she's from Florida. She basically has dated a handful of rappers. At one point, she was spending time with Kodak Black. Now she's dating NBA Youngboy. They're trotting around Europe together. They're doing all kinds of stuff. He's a free man. He's having the time of his life running around with Mello. And basically, Kodak dropped a video, and the video uses like old footage of him with the girl that is now Youngboy's girlfriend. And in the song, he's also like dissing Youngboy. So it basically appears that there's a pretty significant chance that the Youngboy Kodak war is going to be playing out musically in the streets, ? I have no idea how that might go.
Crazy.
But either way, I mean, that's pretty crazy because like when we think about Youngboy beefing with somebody and the trickle down effect from that, we think about Vaughn dying and we think about fucking Pab dying and shit like that. So Kodak beefing with Youngboy, oh man, I don't know.
I mean,
they could definitely cause some good music, but
they already had a back and forth. This ain't the first time.
Oh, they had before?
Yeah, you know, that was cool. First, you know, Youngboy like looked up to Kodak like as a big bro at a point in time, and then he shot a shot at him. Kodak got back in his song like, man, like, damn, bro, what we beefing about? You could have called me. Now I guess he seen with this girl. Now he taking his shot.
Very true. So
recycling the same people.
We'll see what happens with that. Mello, a cool ass chick though, man. She got shot up and shit. I can remember her telling me about having a colostomy bag and shit when I interviewed her. She cool though. At one point, she was asking me about like how much money she could make into OnlyFans. So instead, I guess she decided to go The YB route is probably better.
Shouts to the homie Reap Cash for sure. The horniest commenter. You feel me?
He's horny. He's bricked up right now watching us. Jackson said, Adam, can you redrop the No Jumper Roulette shirt? Y'all got to drop merch more often. That is actually an interesting idea.
Gonna lie.
Maybe we could just drop like all the old designs and just like redrop them and just see if people are excited about that. Because there's definitely some shit that I hear about a lot, like in terms of older graphics and stuff. Maybe we brought some of them back for another run.
The cocaine bot need a re-rock. That shit'll go up. I ain't even gonna lie.
That shit didn't even go up the first time.
It did though.
How many?
It did. It actually was doing really good.
How many or so?
Donnie, was that shit doing cool? I got fired like a week into was that shit doing cool? The cocaine bot drop.
Oh, I don't fucking remember.
I remember somebody telling me we sold 8, but
no, that's a motherfucking lie.
Oh, really?
It was way more than.
If you even sell like 50, that's kind of decent for a t-shirt.
It was more than 50.
Yeah, I mean, if you, honestly, like a lot. This is mind blowing to me. A lot of like legitly hot brands in this space will make 100 of each shirt, and then just that's it.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. That shit went up more than certain other people merch that didn't. That wound up getting roasted and kicked into the streets.
Who? Sharp?
Type shit. I'm just saying, like.
OG Duddy said, "Cuh, Munch said Adam looking like you don't believe him about not doing powder. Cuh, how you know? That N-word can see Cuh 43rd Street." I mean, I don't know if he's doing powder. I was just asking.
Okay, like,
it's funny. I can hear a nigga voice while he said that.
When you said that, Munchie responded back like a few moments later, like, "Man, you look like you don't believe me." So what he's saying is Munchie can see on full trade. Munchie can see. He talking about how you know Adam was looking at you.
Okay,
like, you
I'm laughing at niggas. I can hear a nigga voice like he said on 43rd Street. Like he typing just how he talk.
Hey, Munchie got other senses to make up for the vision. You know,
I feel like
he could smell I was bullshit.
I wouldn't be shocked if Munchie's like,
lying about being blonde.
Done powder in his life.
No, I ain't never fucking around.
All right.
I think that's a blood code, though. You do coke and then you're not allowed to talk about it.
No, hell no. They do it off their motherfucking debit cards.
I seen fools with fingernails long as hell.
No.
In the both sides.
Scooping?
I ain't never went past no XC pill.
All right. Northbound Media sent $5. Says, "Yo, shout out big bro YA Heffy or Ya Hefe. I don't know why. Oh yeah.
Shout out, man. Good old people."
God's Mystery said Lush One has the talking voice of Marge Simpson.
Oh, not Marge Simpson.
That's pretty funny. Shout out Big Mike for becoming a member. Somebody said I cut off Lush when he was cooking. I don't remember what
Lush
that
is famous without no jumper from battle. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's his own world over there that we don't really know about, but respect to the battle rappers. Lush, you cool, but I know them knees gonna be sore from bobbing everything off when given a chance. I know you probably eat pussy all night to keep wifey.
It's a really good.
I wish I got to just really munch box on that. That sounds great.
Detailed thought you got there about my sex life.
That was quite weird. Adam, you gonna stand on business with AD about using at the end of the day IP? I mean, honestly, I probably could, but I don't care. And I think I remember telling him repeatedly that before they left that I wouldn't care if they used it. So
is it a different pod? Because that's the thing that I'm confused about, because someone told me about it earlier.
I think it's just Duno, T-Rel, AD.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I don't pay attention to what they're doing at all. I just follow the short bus girl like everybody else. Anyway, Keith STR said Adam got Brandon for suspect after Jalise to see if he would keep the same energy, and he did. Adam hates that. Brandon flexed in a G's face and was scared. All right, whatever. I don't even understand what he's trying to say. Live from the deck said Lush has to at least ball his fist up during a fade to get a higher grade.
You hella funny. That was that was a little 2-minute situation. My fist was balled. I ain't gonna say I landed hella shit, but you feel me? I threw that shit. It was what it was. I lost the fight, player. But guess what? I hopped outside and I did my thing.
And he won the war.
I mean, my goal was hey, bring suspect.
Hey, Ransom Random Nene said, Ant certified. I saw him fade a hella times in CYA. He a monster, and he used to put up 4 plates in that Preston gym.
You know the truth.
You could bench 405.
I was bitching. The most I bitched was 450.
Yo, that's scary.
It's
What the fuck?
It's a lot of weight.
That's actually like crazy to me. I was like,
benching 450 in COVID when I was in the feds.
as a person who's been benching 225 for like my entire life, that's very impressive to me. And I can't imagine getting stronger. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. If anything, I'm going to get weaker. But whatever. Shout out to Ransom. Woody Main said hot med hawk. I don't know what that means, but
Hot med hawk.
He's saying Hawk is on hot meds, like
Bills.
psych meds type shit.
okay. DA Camp became a member. Shout out to him. Alfonso Wesley became a member. Shout out to, or sent $5. Shout out to him. Millie said, Ant, you can rap, but you can't spell. Lush, I'm gonna help you jump suspect. Munchie look like blank man. He not here, but Wack built like a baby chicken. Adam, I'll be up there for my hosting spot in a few months.
That nigga bagged on everybody.
Damn, he just went through everybody. What the fuck?
All right.
Zeus sent $10 and said, Adam, how you think Wack go react to you dropping a video and Stan saying Wack's old lady was choosy and he could have had her, but she old with buffet feet. What the fuck, man? I told him to edit that out. If they actually left that in, that's crazy.
Oh, is it? No, that was like actual phrasing. That's
I mean, he says something about her fucking feet. I remember. I told fucking Laura to delete all that shit. I don't understand what's going on. Derek J said, Adam, make sure to bleep all gang disses. Another one you forgot. You let Comparator diss Wax Hood in a pre-recorded interview with him. I did not.
He didn't know though.
I did not know that one.
I didn't know that, and I'm a blood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Like, I think that went over everybody's head.
That was some
to know about that.
As much as like what he said was kind of goofy, that was some pretty good trolling. I'm not gonna lie. King Lou said Munchie is Marlon Wayans, Lush is Wee Man, Adam is Carl Urban, and is Pee Wee Longway, Stan G straight, just don't trust. All he say, don't run shit in Memphis.
Hey, everybody got jokes today, yeah.
Pee Wee Longway is kind of
bagging.
Crazy. IBM Hoodlum said, Aunt Hefe got marked out by King Pill. How you let someone who dissed your shit sit 5 away from you and you aren't? Shut up. BMX 1803 said, y'all did not want to talk about sus liking trans girls and don't want any smoke with CS2 back.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all
Hold on. Suspect has some allegations too?
I never heard that.
Me neither.
No.
CJ became a member.
No.
Why y'all laughing?
These chats is crazy.
Jay Supreme said, have any of y'all seen the Gangs of Los Angeles map on Google? And if so, do y'all think it's accurate? I have not seen it and I wouldn't know anyway, but shout out to y'all. I really got a dip, so I'm just going to race through these. Stackio, other accounts said, Adam 607 Unk, alleged you diss the Bloods. Is it real or AI? It's AI. Never believe 607 Unk. He's a cap artist. And then Dan said, ask Munchie, do we think Wack? Okay, fuck you. Neem Keys said, still waiting on that Oakland and Frisco hood vlog. The masses need to be educated on the Mac. Also, make sure to keep Ant and Munchie in this lineup. Y'all are super solid. Much respect. Thank you to Neem Keys. Shout out to everybody who watched this. I got a dip because the babysitter has a hot date. Shout out to Lush. Shout out Munchie. Shout out to Ant Hefe. Shout out to Donnie on the boards. Shout out to the whole B team. I'm part of the B team because I got to be on the report.